Hello everybody. Oh my gosh, what a terrible start. My throat is already dying out here. Oh my gosh. First thing first, yeah, it is I, Ludicolo. Welcome back to another Twitch stream. But I'm on my usual mic, right? You guys don't hear a different mic or anything like that. Just want to make sure. Sometimes OBS picks up the wrong mic and I forgot to disable my laptop one. So just want to be clear. This is like, you guys can hear my regular mic, right? This isn't any different to what you guys hear normally, right? We're all good on that front? Hopefully. But yeah, second, sorry for the random lag spike. I was booting up Desmume for the hunt for today. But yeah, welcome on everybody. So congrats to Talon on the first, the blue shell, Newmath and Kitten. Welcome into you both as well. Welcome on everybody, yeah. Sounds good, I mean, got you. Thank you, Newmath. I just want to make sure that I'm on like my regular mic, not my laptop mic. You would tell a difference because it's like lower quality compared to this mic. But yeah, I think we're good anyway, sorry. It's just, I checked OBS to make sure, like, is my regular microphone picking up? Because I didn't plug in my microphone until after I opened up OBS. And I didn't know if it was going to pick up this one or the regular, or the laptop mic. And I was like, it has a habit of just picking whatever sometimes, so yeah. But yeah, welcome on everybody. So today is going to be a short stream today. It's why I'm starting a little late. A little late even, but yeah, it's already 10:27 a.m. here, but yeah, today we're just gonna do a chill shiny hunt stream because I am in the middle of just in the middle of a playthrough, or rather, like, I'm done with the playthrough. I gotta move on to something else soon, but for a little break, I'm gonna shiny hunt for today. So yeah, we're just gonna hang out today and vibe and chill out and all that stuff. So yeah. Today's goal is just hunt a Yamask in White 2. So I had to do some prepping before stream because I'm like, oh shoot, I haven't planned for this at all. And I was gonna wake up early to get ready to set this up, but I did not have any time to do so. So here we are now, just ready to hunt now. So I booted up this movie just now, which is why like there's some lag spike there, but we should be good now. The hunt should be ready to go. And yeah, hope you guys are excited and ready for this. Shouldn't be that bad of a hunt, hopefully, but we'll find out. So I did some prepping off screen with my tag lock save here. It's the same one that I have my Aerodactyl save, but for now I'm like, I'm gonna go to get Yamask instead. So we're in the middle of, what button was it? It was, I already forgot what button it was to bike. What was the bike button? I already forgot. I haven't played this game in a while. I don't remember my buttons. Where's my bike? Did I not have a bike registered? I don't have my bike registered? What the heck? I thought I did. What am I doing? Oh my gosh. Okay. It was start or select. Why is my bike not registered? Or, hold on. Was it free space? I forgot this game already. I legit forgot everything about this game already. Deselect. Register. Is it not the E button? Where's my select button? Why is it not working? I need to check out controls. Let's see. Yeah, E select. What the heck? Why is it not working? Or can I not bike here? Is that what's going on? No, I'm pretty sure I can bike here, right? Am I stupid? I can bike here, right? Am I stupid or what? What's going on? I can bike in this area. Why is it not? Why? What is wrong with today? I woke up, was ready to hunt, and now I don't even know what's going on with my controls. Everything is fine. Why am I not able to? What? Hold on. Can I even type it at all? Yeah, I can. Why is it not working then? I don't know what's wrong today. I really don't know what's up today. Oh my gosh. Chat, I am so... You guys can tell I'm like not ready to stream today, right? You guys can tell right away that I just am not ready to stream today, but I'm doing it anyway because I owe you guys to stream. Why did it not work? Am I missing something? Was it L or R or what? It was the Y button. There it is. Wait, why is it the Y button? Huh? I think I'm used to the older games where you have to press select. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Then what's the select button for? I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, Talon as well. Thank you for the 45 streak. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're in the Crocodile Castle right now. We're in Relic Passage. So right now, let me show you guys the setup before we begin. Here's my setup I have. Also, Dennis, welcome in Upper Wild. Ludo, I'm in class right now, but I'm not here in the stream, but hope all goes well. Maybe you get a shiny. Thank you, Dennis. Hold on. You're not hearing this? Oh, I got you. There you go. Okay. So, now I can show you guys the HUD. Here we go. So the HUD right here, we are leading off with an Illuminate Starmie at level 30, and with a Repel Trick, we're always guaranteed to find either Yamask, which is a 40% encounter, or Krokorok, which is a 10% encounter. I don't know the odds with Repels at level 30, but all you have to know is that either Krokorok or Yamask, and I have better odds to get Yamask than I do Krokorok. So, yeah, that's what's going on. Without Repel Trick, I get like, what, Sandshrew and other stuff I don't care about. But I want Yamask, so I can do a Repel Trick right here with Staryu, who has Illuminate, right? Illuminate. And then Smoke Ball to guarantee runaway. That's it. Just as simple as that. And we're here because of this floor, it's guarantee Yamask or Krokorok. And I want Yamask for my bingo, actually. So I haven't shown you guys my bingo, have I? If you guys are curious to know what my bingo looks like, here it is for 2026. I have a lot of my older hunts back as well, in case I want to hunt them on my own, like Haunter or Aerodactyl and Ho-Oh I've done on stream before. And Trico is an offline hunt that I've been working on a little better lately. I'm at like 700 resets on Trico right now and still nothing, but that was on my actual 3DS, so that's why I'm not doing it, but I'd like to do some more at some point. We'll see. And then Trapinch, Vulpix, Helioptile, and Iron Valiant will be hunts I'll do later this year. The Bingo, true, new mass. Also, yeah, this is a banger right here. This is my own theme song. Shout out to Mirror Beast Groove. I say this every time, but I think both songs are perfectly rated in their own ways. They both showcase Mirror Beast's personality very well. The goofy, not goofy. I don't know if Mirror Beast himself is that goofy, but he's very groovy. There we go. The groovy side of Mirror Beast, this is a song right here. And then you have the XD one, who's a lot more serious, and I think that suits him pretty well too. Like, he's very sinister at the end of the day, but also he just does a job for fun and then groove at the same time. That's why we love Mirror Beast in this house. One day I'll play Coliseum in XD. One day. We'll see. But yeah, otherwise, today we're just shiny hunting, Repel Trick at level 40. That's it. So I'm not gonna keep the bingo off for too long, but if you guys want to look at my bingo a little longer, there you go. Now we can always put it on the side. Where can I put my bingo? I want to keep it on stream, but it's like, I need a better place to put this at. Maybe I could put it like at the bottom screen. Are you guys able to see it from here or no? Let's see. Let's see. Splish. This is too small, I think. And I need to have my, yeah, under my second screen, like right here. You guys think? It's just, I don't want it covering up chat either. So let me put it below it, I guess. We could do that. There we go. This is probably good, probably, right? Yeah, we can keep it like this, probably. Under my second screen, yeah, we could do that. Yo, Greg, thank you for the 30 streak. I appreciate it. Pee-pee poo-poo. Such originality has been shown in chat. Let's go. Clap it up for Greg on this one. Also, welcome in, Greg Upperwell. Yeah, Windworker looks a lot different. We are now on a bike. I know, pretty cool, rad, even. After class, I will have to take to the bus from my home until the next 3 hours. I might not catch up to stream, but we'll see. All good, Dennis. I don't know if you can hear this, but all good. Bud. I thought it said duh. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Okay, let's actually hunt now, shall we? So yeah, we're just gonna be biking in this area for as long as we can to get a Yamask. It took John how many weeks to get his, so let's even get mine at some point. Yeah, hope we're all doing well today. Happy Friday. Yeah, I'm going live at 10 today because I planned for this to be a short stream, so I'm like, you know what, I'll go live at 10 and not overdo myself, but later on I'll go back to going live at 9 for Thursdays or Fridays, or both if I want to stream those days. Yeah, mask. A mask. I could just imagine just with a mask now. Okay, seriously, come on. This does work. I've already tested this out before. There are Yamask and Krokoroks here. The only downside about Repel Trick is that it takes longer to get encounters, but I have an Illuminate Starmie on the lead. What's going on here? Level 30, Smoke Ball, Illuminate. The single reason people pick Leaf Green when shiny hunting over Fire Red. Thus, Leaf Green fans stay winning. And plus, Starmie is like the best Pokemon in Kanto, so that also makes things even better. Yeah, I'm just saying, if you guys ever want to play Fire Leaf Green, I'm always a Team Leaf Green stan, just because of Starmie alone. But this is also the reasons. I argue, well, Arcanite's probably better than Ninetales. Yeah, most likely. I was gonna say Ninetales is better, but Ninetales is just a little faster, and that's it. Oh my gosh, Bulbasaur! That's a new one. Thank you, kitten. Hold on, refreshing chat for this one. Don't type chat. All right, let's see. Now, will it work? Let's see. Bulbasaur. Yeah, let's go. Heck yeah. What a stupid cat. Love him. But yeah, today we're just shiny hunting. I might even get a shiny at this point with the amount of encounters I'm not getting here. Where are my... I was literally finding these Pokemon earlier. Now I can't find a single one. Like, I was doing this for like a little bit of practice for encounter stuff, and now I can't find anything. Are these all the same? If so, maybe it's better here. Who knows? I don't know what the better room is to find, but I'm positive these are all like the same encounters except for maybe the Volcarona room. Yeah, this might be better. There we go. Finally, an encounter. Let's go. And a Croc. Oh, it's Yamask. Okay, we got something. Cool. And then, did it not add up? Really? Where's my... What the... Okay, it didn't work. I have a route. I have a auto counter up. Why is it not working? Okay. Hopefully it'll work soon then. Maybe I have to add like the tab up. Maybe. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Either way, that's one encounter on the board right there. Yeah, today we're biking. That's all I'm gonna tell you guys right now. We're biking all day. So if you guys are excited for that, then there you go. There we go. There's our Pokemon. It's a freaking Croc. If I get Croc, I'm gonna lose my mind. Why is it not working? What? It's not working. Do I have to close this up or what? Hold on. I'm closing this auto counter up. I have virtual camera on. Why is it not working? Give me a second, chat. Okay. Yamask. Load. I made a trigger already, so it should work. But let's see. Nope, don't attack. Just run away. But yeah, this is what we're doing basically. Just as simple as this is one of the one for words. Yeah, I have appeared as my encounter for my trigger, my auto counter trigger. So whenever the text appeared spawns in, then it'll auto count. And it worked earlier, like 20 minutes ago, and now it's not working. That's strange. At least now we're getting a counter, so that's good. Let's see, will it work now? I reopen auto counter. It did not. Maybe I have to re-add the auto counter? Yo, Holy with the raid! Welcome in, Raiders. Let me give you a shout out, Holy. How was stream? Welcome on in, Raiders. Let me give a shout out. How was stream, Holy? Yeah, how was stream? If you guys don't follow my friend Holyfire100, please go do so. She is a wonderful friend of mine, does a lot of variety stuff, shiny hunting. How do you shout out? You just type / shout out and then at the user. That's what I always do. It works every time. But yeah, you just type / SH and then type out shout out, the word shout out, just type it out and then put in the username, the user afterwards. That's it. You can try it out next raid you get. But yeah, welcome on in, Raiders. Hope stream was good at Holy's stream today. You were playing some game. Sorry, I feel bad for forgetting what it was. I was literally there. I should know. But you were playing, hold on. I'll get it. It is Story of Seasons. There we go. But yeah, whole stream was good though, gamers. Right now we're having issues with auto counter hating on me. So I need to probably make a new one? Is that it? But why is it not working? That's what I don't understand. And that was number 4, right? I already lost track. Just because this auto counter is not working when it's supposed to. And no worries, we were playing the latest Story of Seasons game. Same family of games as Harvest Moon, but under a different dev team. Got you. Hey, though, as long as you had fun is what matters. But also, welcome on in. Let me just say out of the people who came in. Liam, welcome on in. Mike Bill, welcome on in. I see you as well. Hexel, welcome on in. Hope we're all doing well today. And yeah, we're hunting Yamask and White 2 for our bingo. For Crawford Grigus, actually. You're probably wondering, why not hunt Crawford Grigus in black and white? Black 2, White 2 is our better games, don't at me. And second, I get charm in this game, so that's pretty good. But yeah, we're doing a repel trick for this hunt as well. So we have a level 30 Staryu in the lead, and it has... what's up, Exa? Sorry. I'm just like, figuring out what to do about this auto counter. I'm gonna try one more. Because I'm confused what's going on. I don't even know if I already lost track or something of a count or something, but it doesn't matter. Just keep going for now. But using a repel trick at level 30 with a Staryu holding a smoke ball and also with the Illuminate ability, so that we're guaranteed to get either Yamask, which is also level 30, or Krokorok, who is also level 30. And while it is slower to do like repel tricks and all, at least I'm more likely to get Yamask than Krokorok, who is a 10%. Krokorok is 10, and then Yamask is 40. Alright, yeah, that didn't do anything again. I have virtual camera on. Maybe I turn it off and turn it on again? I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to fix that right now. Let me stop the virtual camera. Let's see if this will do anything if I turn it on now, and then see, go from there. I'm sorry, I need some food, and my mom is going to show up any minute, so I need to scramble. Yeah, you're all good. Make like eggs and scramble, Holy. There, I said it. Somebody had to say it. But yeah, thank you for sticking around, Holy. I appreciate the raid a lot. And if you guys aren't following Holy already, please go do so. She is a good friend of mine. Does a lot of variety stuff and just someone to vibe with here and there. But yeah, take care, Holy, and we'll see you soon. This goes to raiders who are coming as well. If anybody needs to raid or take a stream break or get food or anything of sorts, all good to do so. But if you have to stick up for stream, I appreciate it. We're not going to be left for too long today. I got work later in like 5 hours, but I got time to chill out with you guys for a bit. We'll go live for probably 3 hours, maybe a little more. But yeah, not long today, just know that. Alright, we good now? No, it did. I don't understand auto counter. Like sometimes it'll work, other times it will not work. Oh my gosh. Load? Maybe if I click load again, it'll work. Or maybe I have to like recreate the trigger. So next time I see the word appear, there we go. Alright, got a trigger. Okay. Did it work? Let's see. Alright, got the picture of appeared. Let's see if this will work then. Your fingers itch? Ooh, that sucks, Exa. I'm sorry to hear about that. Alright, let me retry this again. Okay. I have the word appeared on my trigger here. On my little auto counter for trigger. Will this work or no? Let's see. And now my thing isn't working properly either. There we go. Okay, add trigger. And then I missed one, I think, so I have to add one again. Okay, let's see if this will work now. Here we go. We like Holy Fire Fart around these parts. Yeah, so the origin of that name, Ken, I don't know if you know about it, but years ago, back in 2024, when I played through the Thousand Year Door remake, I met Holy, and I accidentally called, oh my gosh, I'm starting so badly. When I met her, she went by the name of Holy Fireheart 100. And then I read her name out loud, and then I accidentally called her Holy Fire Fart, I think, or Holy Fart, I mean. No, it was, yeah, Holy Fart. There we go. That's what I called it. Did it not work again? Are you kidding me? What's going on? Add trigger. Why is it not adding trigger? Maybe I need to have Yamask trigger. There. Okay. Will this work now? Let's find out. Please work. I'm actually upset. I want this to work. It literally worked like how many minutes ago? And now it's not working. Just because I closed out of this movie for a bit and now it's open again. Okay, will it work now? It's not working. What is going on? I actually don't know what's going on. Okay. Sorry. I'm already upset because, like, I want this to work. It's as simple as that. It worked literally minutes ago. Now it's not working at all. Right as I stream too, virtual camera's on. Why is it not working? Because I'm not auto counting every time just for this to work. It's called auto counter for a reason. You gonna work? Nope. What is going on? Why is it not working? Maybe I have to close auto counter and reopen it. Maybe that'll work. It really is, Ken, but also, it was just working minutes ago. Go check my counter log. It's, what was it? 9, yep. There we go. Now I'm gonna close. We're gonna load the Yamask folder. Load. I already created. Why does it tell me to reset? We'll try again. Let's see how this will work. I am tabbed into auto counter. This should work. Why is it not working? I don't know. At least we're getting encounters now. That's good. No, nothing. Oh my gosh. Oh, it worked. It worked. Okay, it worked. Okay, it worked. We're back. We're good. Oh my gosh, thank goodness. That took a while. Have you put it in rice? What is rice again? Like, you're talking about the food or like something else I'm not aware of? Like an app? Because there's sometimes I'm not aware when it comes to like certain shiny hunting tools. You have to tend to work. Okay, it worked. It worked. We're good. Oh my goodness, it took a while, but it worked. Man, we're counting Crocrocs as well. I don't want them, but it can work. But that wasn't me. That was the auto counter actually working. It's like an engine. It just takes a while for it to work and give me some gas. Don't take that out of context. Oh, I see. The problem is that it's only working on Crocorock, not on Yamask. Of course. Alright. I have an idea. We're gonna remake this one again. I have an idea. We're gonna look for the word wild, because that doesn't work on Yamask. Oh, it's probably because Yamask has a smaller text. So Crocorock's name is longer, and I'm about to guess it only captures the word appeared on this far. Yeah, okay. So I need the word wild to show up for this to count. It's only working on Crocorock right now, which at this point it might get instead of Yamask, who knows. So next time I get the word wild, I need to screenshot that for my capture here. So let's try to work on that. Okay, so let's get one more. Yeah, you know how they say you put a drop phone that fell into the water into the rice to get it to work again? True, there you go. That's what you're talking about. I was like, are you talking about like an app or something? Or no, you're talking about the food rice and your phone falling off? Ugh, I would hate for that to happen. Okay, so get the word wild. All right, there you go. Click the OBS. Now we screenshot the word "a wild." That'll help us out a bit more. I should have done that from the very beginning. I chose the word appeared because it's much easier to work with, but I've learned that is not the right idea to do. So we're gonna go for the word "a wild," because both Yamask and Crocorock share this text. Because the thing is, Crocorock's name is longer, thus it will be much more difficult to capture the word appeared on Yamask because his name is shorter compared to Crocorock, who already screenshotted the name for it prior to this hunt. So there you go. Let's add one, and then now we start the hunt for real. Now we should be good, hopefully. Yeah, that explains it. But yeah, once again, hope we're all doing well. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend, fellas. We are all chilling today. Right? Will this work? Why did it not work on Yamask now? Okay, let's try Croc Rock again. No, it didn't work at all. Oh my gosh, I'm never gonna beat these. Okay, I have the word a wild. Let's reset this one. Okay, Yamask, added trigger, a wild. Add trigger. Finish. But why is it not working? Why is it not working? Maybe I have to reopen auto counter. Welcome to shiny hunting with an auto counter. Just welcome to that, fellas. Okay, let's try this again. Yamask, load. Let's see some results now, please. I'll even take Croc Rock just to like make sure this will work. Buh. Hi Juan, welcome in. Good to see you. Upper well. All right, Croc Rock. Show me the word of wild. There we go. Okay, it worked. Well, hopefully it worked. We'll find out when I get Yamask again, or is it gonna show where the word appeared? I don't know. My new trigger is now a wild, so yeah, this should work. Upper well, Juan. Buh. We're done with Wind Waker, so no more spoilers for you guys on that game. Yeah, can you guys believe it? We're already done with Wind Waker, and now we're moving on to something else, which I don't know if you guys missed it last stream. All right, it's working. We're good now. We are good. We are good now. The counter's good. No more. We're done. No more editing. Finally, for real this time. I'm extremely susceptible to propaganda. Bob switched to Pocopia. Wow. Like, just recently or what? For real? That's crazy, Juan. But either way, congrats on Switch 2, and congrats on Bocopia. Literally yesterday, look at you, Juan. I'm not one to judge. I mean, at the end of the day, I also want to Switch 2, but I'm waiting until summer. Simple as that. So, yeah. Hopefully to get Switch 2 around summer. I'll explain more later, but this summer is going to be a big one. So just want to let you guys know that. I can buy one right now if I wanted to. Just want to let you know right now. But I'm not doing it because I need to be wise about like what to spend my money for right now. And Juan Walls' mentor. Yeah, it's Juan from Pokemon Emerald, that Kingdra. Hey Juan, you got that Kingdra? Make it use double team. Which yeah, I argue that Kingdra's like one of the hardest bosses to take out in any Pokemon game in my opinion. Double team Kingdra was like only one weakness that Kingdra can also beat. Is such an annoyance. It really is. But on the plus side, it doesn't have a dragon move, right? It only has Surf and Ice Beam and then double team and rest. So it really doesn't hit waters that hard, but it stalls them out long enough. Because what I did when I fought that Kingdra many times was used a Starmie with Swift. Not a good idea, honestly, but it got the job done. Or if not, you can do stuff like not Toxic Stall, but Leech Seed as well. Except every grass is weak to ice, so PP stall the ice beams and then go to your grass type, pray you hit a leech seed. Or you can use like an aerial ace Pokemon after the ice beams and surfs are gone. But yeah, either way, the consistent strat is to either PP stall and run an infinite accurate move like Swift Starmie or aerial ace Pokemon of some kind. That's it. Either way, that Kingdra is one of the most annoying Pokemon to beat at. Oh, another good counter. Wall Rain is really good because it's immune of getting frozen, resists both stabs, and just really good at stalling out Kingdra. If not, you can always also use, what else can you use? Oh, Lantern, right, that's like the other best counter for Kingdra because with Rain Dance and Thunder, you can never miss. Because Thunder is not 100% accurate, it's more of, it bypasses accuracy checks whenever you use Thunder and Rain. Like Kingdra when you miss every move, yep. But yeah, just know that I hate, and I repeat, I hate when people use double team in front of me. If you're gonna do it, whatever, but it's like, just know I don't like that. And yeah. A lot of Emerald bosses tend to do that as well, just use what's it called? Double team. Like, for example, Wallace's Ludicolo has double team. Who else is double team? There was someone else that was annoying that had it. It was Gardevoir. Wally's Gardevoir has double team. Thunder is also at 50 accuracy in the sun. Yeah, that's true. Along with, isn't it under Sandstorm too, or no? I forget. But some moves are affected by weather. Thunder is one of them. Yes. There is Hurricane. That's the other move, right? Hurricane is also 50%. But stuff like Solar Beam is nerfed in rain. Same with Sandstorm and I think Hail as well. So yeah, some other moves are nerfed as well. Yo, Perky, welcome on in. Good to see you, Upper Well. Welcome on into the shiny hunt. I'm thirsty again. Oh my god, yesterday was so bad at work when it came to like trying to stay hydrated, because I swear I was so dehydrated after work. I felt like I was gonna pass out, and I had a headache too, so I needed to ask a friend of mine or a coworker to help with give me some ibuprofen. Yamask. Yeah, I'm so dehydrated from yesterday, but we're all good. Yamask K. My streak is now like Super Mario 64. Oh my gosh, 64! Mario moment! Can you guys believe it? I beat Wind Waker. No, on Monday. I went live on. When did I go live again? It was Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday was when I went live on Mario Day, and I barely did anything. There you go. I was gonna say I didn't beat Wind Waker on Mario Day. No, that was Tuesday. But Tuesday I didn't beat Wind Waker. These smoothies scared the nausea away. Yeah, definitely get a smoothie or something to make it feel better, Exa. Also, yeah, sorry to hear telling about the Wi-Fi issues. Baby Park, oinking! This is literally the oinking song. Oh, you're also cool. Welcome in. Good to see you, Upper Well. Welcome on in. Yeah, glad you guys are enjoying to this Shiny Hunt stream. I love doing Shiny Hunt streams, but I don't get to do them often because it's like I have a hard time really committing to Shiny Hunt. Except for Nidorino, that one was a personal one because that was the first Shiny I ever ran into. First full odds Shiny, and I failed it. So I was like, you know what? I'm committed to doing a Nidorino hunt consistently for Safari Zone. Safari Week will happen at some point. So there was that, which is why I did it. And then eventually I got my Nidorino again after all these years. On the day before my birthday at 2024. Classic times, I'd say. Yeah, a little reminder for you guys. I am hunting with Charm. So because Black 2 White 2 still has 1 in 8192 odds, Charm reduces it by 3. Or, yeah, 1/3 those odds. The odds are like 1 in 2,730. Those are the odds for Shiny with Charm in Black 2 White 2. Yeah, because they introduced Charm in Black 2 White 2. Not Black and White. And yeah, it would have been, I guess, pretty cool to like hunt in Black and White and then go for either 50-50 for Sandal or Yamask, but I'm like, I want Yamask more likely, so yeah, here, because Illuminate, that is correct. Good eye, Perky. Yeah. I brought it up earlier, but Staryu is a single reason why I would prefer Leaf Green every day of the week over Fire Red. If you get Fire Red, you don't get Illuminate Staryu for Shiny Hunts, and you get a more expensive Porygon to work with. While Leaf Green users get a cheaper Pinsir and a cheaper Porygon in return for a more expensive Dratini. Oh no, not Dratini. Oh my goodness, guys, we're cooked. And if you guys are curious to know what Bingo looks like this year, there you go right there. I'm currently hunting Trico as well offline on my Alpha Sapphire save that I haven't barely done, but I am hunting on that game too, on and off. I'm over 700 resets and still no shiny, of course. And yeah, I'm working on the bingo a little bit, time by time. And don't worry, this year we're doing Safari Zone as a Safari Week as well. So you guys will get to see what I'm doing for Safari Week. And then, what else? Some older hunts are back as well, like Haunter and Aerodactyl and Ho I did last year, but I didn't get them, so I'll probably do those off screen. And then we got newcomers for stream at some point, like Iron Valley and Vulpix. Vulpix especially I would love to do, because it's a Let's Go hunt, and I'm very positive I can get myself a shiny Vulpix and Eevee. And plus, I'm sure you guys will love a Ninetale shiny as well. Like, it's Vulpix. Who doesn't love Vulpix? That's a Pokemon I would love to have a plush of. But yeah, that's what's going on. We're just shiny hunting today. And then I haven't brought up a whole lot, but I want you guys to know, after today's stream, we're starting a new playthrough of some kind. We're not really playthrough to something, but we are Nuzlocking again. So we're going to be Nuzlocking a game called Pokemon Sippy Cup Sapphire, made by Pinky J98. And yeah, the reason why I'm Nuzlocking this game is because I actually wiped to Watson when I did it on Discord last year in July, and I just kind of took a break from that game for quite a while because I was just not in the mood to Nuzlocke ROM hacks again. But yeah, we're Nuzlocking again soon. It will be Sippy Cup Sapphire. It's literally just Pokemon Sapphire, no changes on the enemies, but instead we only have access to like baby Pokemon, or like very trash baby Pokemon in Sapphire. But also, we only have access to the Pokemon from the Hoenn deck. So, let me explain to you like this. We get the starters, Torchic, Trico, Mudkip, but we don't get them as starters. Well, Torchic is one of the starters. Pinky, however, made the Water Starter Surskit and the Grass Starter Seedot. And they're both not really good Pokemon. But for Fire, Pinky thought Vulpix a little too much, so she made it to Torchic again. So yeah, that's what we got for Sippy Cup Sapphire. And then there's other stuff too. For example, we have access to only the pre-evos, the verse stage Pokemon of every Pokemon in the Hoenn Dex, or the regional Hoenn Dex. For example, we get Igglybuff, we get Zurill, we get Lotad, we get Trapinch, we get Abra, but we don't get like non-regional Pokemon like Houndour or Sunkern or not Apom. I guess she would allow Apom, but yeah. But we do get access to some, and I repeat, some unevolved Pokemon, like Volbeat, Illumise. I think Plusle Minun. I don't know if they're too much, but they're probably there, if I had to guess. Because otherwise, how many electrics do you get? And then we get access to, for Victor Road, Sableye and Mawile. So we do get some unevolved Pokemon, but like trash ones, like Volbeat, Illumise, by stats. So hopefully that makes a little more sense. We'll find out when we Nuzlocke the game later on, but it's Nuzlockable. Just, to me, it's not easy because I am not the best with Gen 3 Switch AI, but more importantly, I just kind of suck with using baby Pokemon. Can I be real? Perky's the expert with that. So, Perky, I trust your knowledge on when that time comes soon. But yeah, Sippy Cup Sapphire is the next game in Nuzlocke, and I guess we'll explain more along the way when we actually get to Nuzlocke the game, but just know that it's not a difficult ROM hack to a lot of people, but for me, I don't do a lot of baby locks, so this will be very different for me. And plus, I have less experience with Sapphire than I have with like other games. And another big component, by the way, I have one special rule I'm doing for this Nuzlocke, and that'll be, it's a little specific, but it's for a good cause, I promise you. So one thing I'm gonna be doing is, I'm gonna be catching a perfected Lotad with modest nature and Swift Swim. However, the catch is that I cannot let it die before the Elite Four, because my plan is to champ it. Because nobody's champed Lotad, I want to champ it myself. So to make myself a little rule, I have to keep Lotad alive the entire run up until Elite Four. It can die during Elite Four, but yeah, it has to be alive otherwise. And yeah, it's gonna be perfected. It's gonna be the best nature possible, best ability possible, which is Swift Swim, and the goal is to make sure it gets champed. That's why I'm having a perfected Lotad for the run as well. My friend who doesn't really do Nuzlocke was doing one on stream last night, and he killed a Pokemon named after me. Aw, what? Was it actually Meganium 2? If so, rip. That sucks to hear, Cole. But yeah, we're Nuzlocking very soon now. So if you guys miss my ROM hack Nuzlocks, we're finally gonna return after taking quite a while on full series. Yeah, because I did a full series session from May to January, and now we can finally go back to ROM hack Nuzlocking. So if you guys missed those, then yeah, you're in luck. We're gonna be back with those very soon. Yo, sweet Coco. Aw, man. And that sucks too, because Skeledirge, I can guarantee you, assure you, It is the best Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. And it's not even close. It's Skeleturge with a busted signature move that just allows us boost special attack every single time. And it's a little weaker than Flamethrower, but with specs, not specs, because you don't get that to post game, but with a throat spray, after you use it, you'll get another boost on top of that. So Skeleturge just kind of wins by spamming that move, and then you could like run Flamethrower for extra power if you need it, Shadow Ball for stab, and then Earth Power for coverage. There you go. You win the game with that set alone. Skeleturge is busted. Just know that. It is a really good type. The only problem with Skeleturge is the speed. But if you don't want to run Throat Spray and you don't need extra power, just slap a Choice Scarf. Torch Song's Choice Scarf just wins by itself too. Like, you can't lose with Skeleturge. You literally can't. But you probably can for Coco. You also killed Monday after my partner twice. Lol. It's chaos. I did try to pitch a Fuecoco solo run. It can do it. I'm very positive. Well, Fuecoco I don't know about, but Skeleturge can, absolutely. Because Fuecoco doesn't learn the signature move, nor does it have the ghost typing. So it suffers a bit from there. But yeah. It's very busted. Just know that. There's some other busted Pokemon, of course, Goldengo, because very easy to pick up too. Palafin is busted. I never use it in my run, but Palafin is busted as well. And then there's some other Pokemon I'm forgetting. Annihilate, duh. One thing I don't like about Annihilate is that it's a little slower than Primate, but otherwise you get a Ghost type with your Fighting type and it just destroys everything with Rage Fist. It's still busted to have regardless. He's doing a Nuzlocke with only marked Pokemon, so he keeps killing guys while trying to catch new mods. Ouch. That's why you gotta prepare every time. It sucks, but you gotta prepare for every encounter you run into. Yeah, anybody else try hunting with me along the journey as well? Because off screen I am working on Trico now, and that's at least a hunt I can do off screen. I'll probably go back to doing Ho-Oh and Haunter and Aerodactyl some point. Aerodactyl should be able to do at some point too, because it's a fossil reset. I can do that pretty easily in the save. But I just haven't been in the mood to hunt Aerodactyl. But hey, right now I'm hunting Yamask for you guys, so hopefully you guys are enjoying the ride too. And then afterwards, we're going to go back to Pokemon again with Sippy Cup Sapphire. Will it be easy? Who knows? My biggest concern is Watson, because Pinky made it to where you do not get a ground type until before Watson, because that'd be too easy. And there are some really cool quirks about the game too. For example, you don't get EVs at all. Your enemy doesn't have EVs either, but you do get access to two things. One, vitamins that are finite, so we can actually EV our Pokemon, but we have to use our vitamins very carefully throughout the game. And then second, you get pinch berries for the Elite Four. And while it doesn't sound like it's very consistent or very risky, you can do pre-damage strats and then run pinch berries to get them off. That makes sense. If you want to have a pinch berry, you can like protect or detect if you have the right Pokemon. And then you can probably get some E4 sweeps with it or a lot of KOs. That's it mainly. I'm used to watching Nuzlocke when no one ever dies. Well, don't worry, Pokemon will die in this game. Sippy Cup Sapphire is not an easy game to do deathless, so take that however you want. And plus, in my regular Nuzlocke, I've already gotten some deaths anyway. For example, when I did, what was it? Years ago, I did, a few years ago I did Rising Ruby. I had 4 deaths after Roxanne, and no more after that. But Sacred Gold, Storm Silver I picked up, and I had like, what, 5 deaths total? One of them was Zubat, and then afterwards, I didn't lose a Pokemon until Sableye in the Elite Four. And that was intentionally sacked because I'm like, I don't have a Steel type in my team, so I'm going to need to sack somebody for Lance. And I'm like, well, bye Sableye. Sorry, Llama. And also, I lost 3 Pokemon during the Kanto experience. One was Skarmory against a random Magnezone with Magnapole, and I had Choice Scarf. It was it was Troy Scarf. I don't know why I did that, but that was just me being stupid or unlucky about that. Run to a trainer with Magnet Pole Magnezone without knowing in advance. My bad. And then the other two were, oh my gosh, the other two were against Blaine, which I had no reason to lose a Pokemon against Blaine, but I made some idiotic moves. So during that fight, I was like, Mamoswine sweeps this fight, except for Arcanine was Intimidate, so I have to now swap into my Flash Rod Ponyta, so it's guaranteed for it to use Thunderfang, going back to Mamoswine, Earthquake, everything else. But the problem was, Arcanine used Overheat, it missed Overheat, which was random move by the way, either Flare Blitz or Overheat. It used Overheat and it missed, then I had to like, do some pivoting between Quagsire and Ponyta to make sure that thing would use a fire move on my Flash Rod Ponyta. And you're probably wondering, Ludo, why did you bring up Ponyta anyway? It's because I thought it'd be funny to just have a little 42 Ponyta with Flash Fire in my box to destroy Blaine. And it wasn't gonna do any damage, it was just there to take a hit. I should have absolutely sacked it, but I didn't sack it because I was like, I'm gonna win this fight with Mamoswine only. I don't need no high level Ponyta Rapidash. I need just level 40, I just need a Flash Fire on, I'm good to go. And then it kept using Thunderfang on my Ponyta while I protected, and it's like, the one turn, it always used Thunderfang afterwards. The one turn I went to Mamoswine, as I had Ponyta up, it used Flare Blitz on the switch in, and then I lost my Mamoswine. And I'm like, okay, we're still fine. We have Politoed with Drizzle and Bubble Beam. I forgot to use Surf, ignore that part, but we're still fine, we can still win. Magmortar then comes out. I go to Quagsire to kill some other Pokemon, I think it was Macargo. I forgot, but Magmortar comes in at some point, he's a Solar Beam while I have Rain Up. I'm like, okay, I can just protect that. I'm like, you know what? I think I live a Solar Beam through Rain because it's half. Turns out I did not live a Solar Beam and I lost another Pokemon because of my own stupidity. That one I deserved though, because like I could just click protect, but I was like, no, I can live this, no problem. I did not live. I have the clip somewhere if you want to post it, Cole, but yeah. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that actually happened. Like I straight up just said, I live with Quagsire through Rain, Solar Beam, because Solar Beam is half through Rain, and I thought I could live it. Nope. I mean, I still won the fight. I had Starmie and Politoed that both do not die to Magmortar, but just, that was the most idiotic I've ever played it in Nuzlocke, I'd say. I should have just did not care. I was just trying to be funny, and it didn't work. So yeah. That's what happened against Blaine. Everybody, 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 everybody. Yeah, sing it, girl. Yeah, we're chat, sing it up right now. We need some vocals right here. You know some vocals? I don't know the lyrics of the song. I always get mixed up. Everybody supersonic racing, try to keep your feet right on the ground. When you're supersonic racing, there's no time to look around. Oh my gosh, my vocals are dying today. It is morning to be fair, but I am not vocally warmed up today. I'm talking a lot and I'm not ready to sing, but when I'm ready to lock in, I'm locking in, don't worry. Oh, my throat. I need better warm up right now because I'm not singing well. And we're not even racing too, we're just biking around like we're playing Wii Sports cycling. Yeah, the cycling music. You guys remember that mode from Resort? Where like you would just cycle through 7 days of a race? I love the music of that. I want to put it on, but like it's kind of hard to find a rip of that piece of music from that game. Cause like when I hear that song, I'm like, dude, I want to learn to ride a bike. It feels very cinematic if I could learn to ride a bike. I told myself I'd do it at some point, still have not. So I need help on that front. Just motivate myself to learn to ride a bike. Well, actually, I got a question. If you know how to ride a bike, just curious to know. Anybody here knows how to ride a bike? I do. Let's go, kitten. Can any how difficult is it? It shouldn't be that difficult, right? It's just like staying balanced with pedals and having a helmet. I hate you. Mother Nature started to hail while I was on a walk. Ouch, that sucks, Greg. You got a bonus nearby. You should catch it. I'm laughing. There's hail outside while Greg is taking a walk, and I'm laughing. Saying, there's an Abomaso, go catch it. Like vicious, painful hail. Yeah, try to stay back at home if you can, Greg. Yeah, because that's not good. I don't get a lot of hail, thankfully, but there was a nasty time I got hail during after school program at school when I was in elementary. I remember like one time I was outside like, huh, it looks like a marble. And then the staff were like, everybody inside right now, it's hailing, stay inside. They were panicking, but they were looking out for us, so it was really funny looking back, but I just can't believe I went through hail that one time without noticing like it was actually hail. So fast and surplus. Yeah, like, it's how Jeff from Total Drama said it best. It's small but deadly, dude. I think about that a lot for some reason, because I'm an avid Total Drama watcher, as you guys know. But yeah. It's because it's Friday the 13th. Yeah, it's Friday the 13th. Actually, look this up. What international day is it today? International Day. The first thing I get is interest rates. I'm like, I'm an econ major, but I'm done with those for now. No, thank you. Today is national. What's today's national day? Canine Veterans, Coconut Court Day, an Umbrella Indoors Day. Oh, tomorrow's Pie Day. I know it's Pie Day. Everybody get your pies. Oh, I just looked at the number. I hate it here. Why did I look at that number? But I was saying, I thought today would be something else because, like, I was told for work today that I don't have to, but it's very nice if I wore something related to superheroes, but I got nothing to wear for that. What do I wear, chat? Does a Mario hat count for... Does a Mario hat count? Is he technically a superhero? Does he count, chat? Do you guys think he's qualified for a superhero? I could just wear a Mario hat, right? I don't know if I'm allowed to wear... Yeah, I don't see why not. Also, thank you, Llama. I mean, oh, you scared me, Llama. It's a ghost. Also, hi, Llama, bro. Good to see ya. Good to see ya, Super Mario Sunshine. I love that I'm calling you that now. I think it's really sweet. Just because you call me Sunshine, I'm like, what can I do back in return? I know, Super Mario Sunshine. I don't know if you played the game yourself, actually, but I figured, you know what? Why not? Yeah, Upper Wall, Llama. Good to see ya. He saves the world. He does. Yeah, he saves galaxies. Who cares how many kingdoms he saves when he's got a whole galaxy to save too? But yeah, today at work we don't have to, but it's very recommended that we wear something like superhero related, and I want to be respectful about that. So, like, the best I can wear is like something related to superhero. So, like a shirt related to superhero, which I don't have, unfortunately. I have lots of shirts, but none for superhero. And then, like, the best I got is a Pokemon shirt, but like, they're Pokemon. They don't count. You can say all you want about Pokemon being heroes and saving the world by defeating evil bad guys Pokemon or legendary Pokemon, but they totally don't count. They're pocket monsters. But anyways, I was saying, yeah, gotta wear something superhero related. I could wear like a Spider-Man mask, but I think a Mario hat would be good enough, I'd say. Yeah, I want to get a hat now for Mario. I think that'd be pretty funny. Like, I just go to Quick GameStop right now and then get a Mario hat. Boom. Wait, do I have my Mario hat? Maybe. No, I don't think I have a Mario hat. I should have bought one at GameStop now. Rats. Maybe I'll go quickly to a GameStop to get a Mario hat. Who knows? I don't know. If I want to do it, though, I might have to end sooner, just in case. Also, ads starting in a bit, gamers. I'm gonna take a quick break in a bit after this, so let's get this last one up right now, and then we're gonna take a quick break right now before ads start. Shouldn't take too long, but yeah, we're gonna be hunting. We're gonna go back to hunting in a bit, but for now, I'll take a quick break. See you guys in a bit, and in the meantime, take a little drink, get a little snack. Do what you gotta do, gamers. We'll be back in a few minutes, all right? Alright, back from the ads, gamers. Welcome back from the ads. Hope you guys had a good time. And yeah, just did a little bit of like tricking as to like what I can do. But yeah. Dusty, I see you also. Welcome on in. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good time with your date. Yeah, we're back from the ads, gamers. Sorry about the random ad break I do every hour. And now we're good to go. So yeah. I just talked to my mother about like work about Superhero Day. Apparently my Pokemon shirt actually counts. So, you know what? Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? And also, I noticed that one of my GameStops nearby also closed as well recently. So, man, they're just closing every GameStop now, aren't they? I've noticed that lately. Like, there were at least 3 GameStops that have been closing down a lot this past year near me. 2 in town and then 1 out of town. So, a little fortunate, but I guess can't do much about it. But that means that I can't reach my GameStops closer to work. That sucks because I want to go get a Mario hat as well, but yeah, no, that's not happening anytime soon. And we have some really nasty traffic going on. I'd only be able to go get it if I ended right now or a little earlier. I don't know. Would you guys mind if this was like a really short stream? I don't know. You guys definitely wouldn't mind, but also I want to get some hours in because I feel like I've been kind of streaming less and less because of work. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel bad. I really want to stream more. But work is kind of eating up a lot of my free time. And then if I stream Mondays, we'll all be ready to sing. I gotta be careful because I also have choir that day too. And Tuesday, Wednesday, like my only days I can really, you know, I can really take some time. However, even then I gotta babysit at most of the time if I do that. The only days I don't have to babysit are summer, where all of our siblings are back at home all summer, or winter break as well. And then spring break is coming up, what, next month I think, or a little less, few weeks from now. I don't know. It varies for a lot of people for when spring break is. Some people get it like early March. Some people get it early April or late March. I don't know. When do you guys get spring break usually? If you're still in like college or stuff like that, by the way, if you're in like elementary or middle or high school even, do not say that please, or you're gonna have to get banned because we did not allow minors in here. But yeah, little heads up. Yeah, lots of games have been closing down lately, and that's kind of sad. And then also, lots of, you know, less time for me to stream too. Which is why, like, every weekend I'm trying my best to, like, find some time to get ready for, work or do other stuff off screen. Only majors are allowed, of course, yeah. 18 plus, ideally. And if you were, like, in general, this is a little advice for everybody, of course, but don't try to reveal your age often. Really don't. In general, you shouldn't. Age talk is usually not permitted in a lot of streams, because if you're revealed to be 18 or under, or no, not 18 or under 18, we'll have to ban you, first off. But if you're under 13, especially, that's against TOS, so, yeah. Just a heads up. No minors. Simple as that. You can stay around as long as you don't reveal your age, you're good. But, yeah, I trust you guys are all adults. I mean, yeah. Because I talked to a lot of you guys before, I'm like, you have to reveal your age in front of me, something there, and I'm like, yeah, you guys are adults anyway, don't worry. You guys get my trust, that's it. Yo, Pepper, welcome and good to see you, Upper Well. I come in with good news, I got more hours at work. Yo, that's awesome, because last time you got, like, cut hours, right? And now you got hours, let's go. Huge news, Pepper, legit, huge. Obviously, it's a lot of work you gotta put in now, but you get more pay, and that's good. More money to spend on soon, Pepper. And speaking of money to spend, I got a paycheck recently, so I gotta check my bank account soon for what I can take out and what to do about that. Yeah, Upper Well, Pepper, good to see ya. What I could do maybe is, I can maybe go to one of my local game stores and ask if they got like a Mario hat or something I can wear. Just buy one quickly and do that. But it's no guarantee they'll have it. GameStop I know has hats. I just don't think any of my game stores will though. I could do that as well. Can use my money for Pokopia. Yo, nice. You already got a Switch too by that logic, I assume. But hey, congrats though. Very huge news, Pepper. Hopefully you get more pay as well soon. I love the Uke emotes. I gotta be Duke Shav more often. Like one time somebody called me a celebrity. I'm like, no, I don't want to be a celebrity. Are you kidding me? I'm just somehow coincidentally in a lot of chats. My bad, I just want to try to be a social butterfly for once, but I'm like, I'm no celebrity. It's not true. And you try to say yes, Pepper. I think it was you trying to say yes. I'm like, no. Can you imagine my ego if I was a celebrity? Oh, I am not a good ego looker. That makes sense. Like, I do not look good as an ego. I think it was Sploosh, Dusty. Hey, Dusty, don't mind me asking, but are you excited? Are you excited for your date? I hope it goes well. I'm very happy for you. Hope it goes well for you, too. Somebody will land Kaboom eventually. It's a 10% chance for Kaboom. Maybe I'll do 15%. Do you guys want that instead? I just changed the settings to 15% instead of 10 for Kaboom. You guys think it's better? It is my lucky number after all, 15. I don't know. I don't really think it matters that badly. But what do I know? Yo, Swede with the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Let me give you a shout out, Swede. How's stream? How's stream, Swede? Were you doing the haylock again or the... What's it called again? It wasn't a haylock. It was probably a haylock, but you called it something else, right? Yeah, welcome in, Raiders. Oh, I should let you give a shout out, kid, darn it. Because you want to learn, but it's as simple as just typing / shout out and then at the user that comes in. Despair lock. There we go. Thank you, Swede. Yeah, how's stream? I take it you also got the Ditto badge. Look at all of us with Ditto badges. Yeah, welcome on in, y'all. Get rated, true win. Yeah, welcome on in, Tom. Welcome on in, Dre. Welcome in, Yellow. Welcome in, Sweet as well. And welcome in, Operator Win. Good to see ya. I said it wrong there because of the R. Yeah, hope we're all doing well today. Hey, if you guys are following Sweet, please go do so. He's a fellow full series homie and just a good friend of ours. And is currently working on a Despair lock, which I take it as like, what is a Despair lock again? Sweet, if you want to explain it, go ahead. But it's like more than a haylock, right? Like even more, which if you guys already don't know what a haylock is, it's just nuzlocke every version of every main series game, but if you wipe once at any point, you go back to the Pokemon Red. It's not the same as full series. Well, it is, but if you wipe any point, yeah. Haylock chat, but chat can make commands for the... Oh, got you. Commands for the run. I was gonna say, if it was like a 1DR, that'd be crazy, by the way. A 1DR full series. I got close to the Switch full series, but no. Masochism, good to know. I block any normal types being champed in blue. Rail, so no Wigglytuff, no. Clefable, no. Ditto champ. For blue anyway. Right, for blue. And in yellow, I'm curious to know what you're gonna do for yellow then. And in only that game, right? Only that game, because that'd be a lot. I tried to make a kill Gyarados command, but I got vetoed. Ah, rip. It would have been really funny to see Gyarados die, though. To be fair, someone in the community champed Gyarados in red and didn't need Gyarados ever at all. Once again, you don't need these Pokemon all the time for like certain games. Like I don't champ Gyarados because I want to keep it around, just to see like how long I can last without champing Gyarados, and I have yet to do it. People told me champ a BDSP because that's like a very difficult game. I'm like, I don't need no Gyarados. I got Ambipom, very underrated Pokemon for that Leaf 4. I got Unknown as a sponge, Meat Shield. Didn't even die. All it did was just take one punch from Infernape, use a Jaboka Berry, and then dipped. That's all it did. And it still put in some work. You can make another command, but yeah, for Pokemon. Wait, are you doing green or yellow next, Swede? Are you part of the green team or are you English only player sort of guy? Cause I will admit, when I did my full series run years ago, I did make a poll like, anybody want to see Pokemon Green just to like have a chance to see Pokemon Green? Everyone said no. Some people voted yes, but mostly said no. Or majority of the poll said no. So yeah, I skipped green. But just know that I did think about it at one point. A yellower got you. And we had our Mrs. President Obama Snow who swept Cynthia with the help of Ambipom Baton Pass and Skuntic Snarl. I can't believe that team actually worked though, because like that was arguably one of my worst E4 teams. Not the worst, but one of my worst. My worst E4 team I've ever had was Black 2. It was a terrible E4 that I somehow got away with winning. It was really bad. I had Gliscor really putting in the work, but the Gliscor was not good. It was like, I think 6 attack and 0 speed, or the other way around. It was bad. It was really bad. But it was still barely good enough to sweep the E4. And some of my strats were very risky too. I had to rely on, what was it? Martial's Throw using Rock Tomb so I can proc White Herb, and then acrobatics the entire E4 with 1 Sword Dance boost. It was so weird, but that's one thing I remember doing. And then Grimsley, there you go. Remember names. I forgot what I did for him actually, but this strat was also pretty bad. I think it was, no, it was Mental Herb Gliscor to make sure the Liperties attract while I Swords Dance up with X Scissor. That's what I did. It was awful, yet it worked because I relied on some AI quirks. So like, okay, please use Attract. It worked. I remember doing that. And then the other fights, oh my gosh, Chantal. Well, I'm gonna go to Caitlyn first. Caitlyn was easy, thankfully. I had to use sub and then I had to run Lumberry first, then sub, and then acrobatics and X's are the entire E4, I think, and that's it. And then Chantal, I think I remember choking, trying to use Encore Chinchino with Choice Scarf. I'm like, why did I do this? Or Ban, I forgot. And then I missed a Rock Blast or something, and then I didn't kill the Dripman, and Dripman killed me back. It was a mess of an E4. And then a Pheasant, because it doesn't get acrobatics, I had to run Fly, use Fly on the Chandelure, and then I messed up because it had Flame Body, and then it died. It was so bad of an E4. I honestly don't know how I got away with it. And then Iris. I barely won with Iris, I think. Because there was a time where Lapras came out against my Alomomola. It had Thunderbolt and Sing. And I checked the calcs. I was dead to 15 out of 16 rolls of Thunderbolt against my Alomomola. I swept the Gliscor. It used Sing. And then I dodged. And I needed that dodge because I was like, the entire fight I was debating, do I run Lumbear or do I fight, or do I run Flying Gem for the Lapras? And I made the choice to run Flying Gem. And with a bit of Toxic Stall chip, Gliscor was able to get the kill on the Lapras with Flying Gem acrobatics. If I didn't get the kill because I wasn't sure how much damage I would do, I would have wiped because I need Gliscor for the last few Pokemon. But afterwards I won. Yeah, I have the VOD as well if you guys ever want to watch that E4, but it was an awful E4. I forgot to teach my Gliscor my moves as well, so I had to reset right before Caitlyn. I'm like, nobody saw that. Who cares? I did all this prepping. I forgot to teach moves, but after that, I got better at teaching moves. So don't flame me for consistently making that mistake. It only happened once and never again. Simple as that. It's why ever since then I've been more strict on myself to check my moves, double check my moves every time I do an Elite Four. Because if I forget something, it's awkward. It makes me look like a cringe Nuzlocke. I don't know. Also, sweet, I was gonna say this, but Raiders are coming in. If anybody needs to get some raid and rest, like a scream work or get food or anything of sorts, all good to do so. But if you guys stick up for stream, I appreciate it. We're gonna be here for a while, just hunting for a bit. Well, maybe not a while, because I got work today, and maybe I'll make this a short stream just because of that. But I want to go live anyway, just to like chill out with you guys. All right, 100 Yamask or encounters, and nothing so far. That's fine. Yeah, we're moving for a bit. But hopefully you guys are gonna get a ton of Swede stream today. I take it you beat the E4 today, right, Swede? You just did the Elite 4 and that's it? Wait, what'd you champ, by the way? I don't know if I got to see what you champ, but yeah, what'd you champ in Pokemon Blue? I'm trying to think of what you could champ. You didn't go for Persian, so you have to keep it around for Silver now. What else? What could you have also champ? Victory Bell? Maybe one of the Hitmons? Sandslash? Those are like Pokemon people champ in Blue. Persian you couldn't have because of the rule. Yeah. What did you champ, if I may ask? If not, I'll find out later on. You posted in your sheet anyway, but still, hope it was a fun time. And hope you're excited for Yellow with the same rules. I want to try and make a rule myself too for you as well if possible. Let's see what happens, but no promises will work. Or no promises I got something in mind. yet. I'm struggling to attend streams now because of work alone. You know what I'd love to find again? Years ago, when I was a kid, I did Halloween. I don't think I'm gonna find anymore, but I did get like a Luigi costume. I wonder if I still have that. I don't think I do, but if I did, I would love to get my Luigi hat back. Just at least wear it for Halloween, but I don't think it'll fit me anyway. It's a costume hat, so yeah. Next playthrough, we're nuzlocking Sippy Cup Sapphire, a ROM hack made by PinkyJ98 where it's just Pokemon Sapphire, but we can only use little league mons. So like pre-evos, all the first stages are pre-evos, and weak unevolved Pokemon like Volbeat, Illumise. We'll explain more later on, but we're nuzlocking Sippy Cup Sapphire. All my homies know about it, but if you guys don't know about it, I'll make like commands and such about what this game's about, but more importantly, the creator is one of my VIPs in chat, and I'll give her a shout again because Pinky deserves it, but go follow PinkyJ98 chat. She made the Pokemon game Sippy Cup Sapphire, and she's very cool and awesome and very funny. But yeah, go follow Pinky chat if you haven't already either. Also, kid, if you're still here, little note, when it comes to modding, I'm gonna be real, there's not a lot to learn. It's just as simple as like, learn how to make predicts, shoutouts. And here especially, we don't really do a whole lot, but if you want to like teach you just simple stuff, like give you a little crash course on modding, if you like, that's fine. But honestly, I think you'll learn naturally well on like when it comes to modding, because this is your first time doing mod stuff, right? Because if you ask me, I think you'll be fine. Just a heads up. But yeah, go follow Pinky chat as well. Go follow Swede, go follow Pinky, go follow Holy, go follow everybody. We all tend to stream here as well anyway. Or like, lots of us here stream, or actually no, a lot of you guys don't in my chat. Like my VIPs communities, most of you guys do, but not all of you. Like, Dennis doesn't stream, Talon doesn't stream. But like, Llama streams, Sweet streams, Rihanna streams, yeah, stuff like that. Play mods, much less make mods. Yeah, I'm no ROM hacker either. I've never done it myself before. I'd like to at some point, but it's like, I'm not ready for custom map tool stuff. Because it took, what, Gongus, another friend of mine, they took over, like, how many years to make Royal Sapphire? And we also worked on playtesting and editing. Like, Llama especially, she helped a lot for editing maps. It sounds fun, I just don't know if I myself would have fun with it. Because, like, I'd like to make a ROM hack at some point, but I also think that I'm comfortable with. The best I could do is, like, a Stadium hack, but I feel like Stadium is too niche. Nobody here plays Stadium but me, because like I love Stadium, but not all of you guys do. Also, Radiant, thank you for the 25 Shriek. That's a cool number right there. 25 cash for 4 shiny. Let's see it. 26. Let's go. Or no, 36. 136. Let's go. Yeah, thank you for the 25 Shriek. I appreciate it a lot. Enjoy your points. Yeah. Yeah, reminder chat, the odds of a shiny encounter with Charm in this game is 1 in 2,730. Because it's 1 in 8192, full odds. But with Charm, it's a third, so it's, yeah, that much. Dude, I thought something funny at 25. Go on. 25. 24. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed I got told about Superhero Day just yesterday from work, because like if I had known sooner, I would have bought a Mario hat like a week ago. Or Luigi. I think Luigi's better because L and green match me better than Mario's hat, but Mario's very iconic. It's like very easy to wear, you know what I mean? But also, I can get away with wearing my Pokemon shirt for the day, so that'll probably do as well. But I don't want it to be just that. I want to... Wait! I have my Pikachu hat! I can do that! I can wear my Pikachu hat. There we go. If I still have it. I think I do. Or if not, my babysitter took it. I don't know. But I got something like that. I have a cappy hat from Odyssey. That's awesome. Yeah. I don't wear a lot of caps. Like, I see I'm like, I'm tempted to get it from GameStop, but it's like, I don't really need it. Mr. L is better. True. Mr. L is really cool. We love Mr. L in this house. True Evil's never been seen until he showed up in Super Paper Mario, which I can't believe I already played almost a year ago. That was back in June and July when I played through Super Paper Mario. Like, the first half was me playing through the main story, and then I took a break from Super Paper Mario to do Safari Week. And then I came back in July for the rest of it. The post game. Yeah, and 100% of the game. That's it. That was my Super Paper Mario experience. Fun while it lasted. I give the game, what? Did I give it a 7 out of 10? It's weird because Super Paper Mario is an incredible story, but oh my goodness. Like, I don't remember enjoying the gameplay that much. Like, some levels are cool, and from a story perspective, they were wonderful, but on the other hand, the gameplay and combat was just not it. You know what I mean? Mr. L and Luigi are totally different characters. Yeah, they are. What are you talking about? They legit are. True Evil's hating on Luigi. That is absolutely true. Yeah, we do not diss Luigi in this house. We can diss Mario all we want, though, but not Luigi. Yeah, I need to find a hat of Luigi, hopefully. I don't know. Or just some hat. Because, like, I'm not going to have enough time is the problem. And my game stops are too far. And then we have nasty traffic issues going on before work at our road on the way to work. So, yeah, it's like, we already have to leave soon enough. And then if I want to have time to, like, buy a hat of some kind, I have to get ready right now for work. And then pack up my food and then get going to work. So, I don't know. But at least I have an idea of what I want to wear. I just have to, you know, find a hat of some kind. Better than Battle Chip Challenges Combat IMO. I guess so, yeah. But yeah. Well, it's better than Sticker Stars for sure, I'll tell you that much. And unfortunately, I have to play that game later on this year. I don't know if I'll really be committed to Paper Mario Month every year, but I'll do Sticker Star for the sake of hate playing. And a lot of you guys know how I diss on Sticker Star, so now you guys will see why that game sucks. I'm doing it as a hate playthrough, but also, yeah. At least 100% Sticker Star won't be that hard, except for the flags. I don't even know if I want to do those. I did it before, and I never want to do it again. That's why. Because, like, it's a lot of just spamming the same stuff. Think, like, 1,000 battles in ZA. That's an achievement we have to do, something like that. In Sticker Star. And I'm not going to be doing that. He does Origami Kings today. I'm right here. Yeah. Maybe at some point we will. It's just a matter of how much patience I'm willing to, like, go through with Paper Mario. I love Paper Mario, and I think it would be cool to play through at some point. I just need to find the right time. But at least Origami King will be easy to buy. But Color Splash, oh gosh. I don't even know how I'm gonna, like, play that game. And how much I can handle it. I get a little scared playing new games for me. But I'm positive I can get through it. Yeah. We'll see, but I'm most likely will commit to it because I have my biggest weakness in life chat, I will admit, is my own stubbornness. When I do something, I want to get it done as, like, to the best of my abilities. Like, when I'm shiny hunting, I can be, you know, lax about it all I want, but if I'm, like, doing a game, I'm struggling so much to, like, get it to work, I'll keep playing until I beat it. My stubbornness is my biggest weakness. My Achilles heel? Yeah. We'll say that. On the plus side with this hunt, I can have it as a backlog if I need another hunt. Now it's like, I want to do like my own days of just shiny hunting, but I'm having a hard time committing to it. It's my only problem. It's like, I wish I could transfer these saves over to my actual 3DS, but I don't have an SD card to fit my laptop on this to like get these saves in and all that. I don't know. I would like to do that though at some point. We'll see. Or if not, I could just buy one of the games, because one of my game stores does sell some older Pokemon games that are very pricey and loose, but at least I can in theory get them, like Soul Silver, Black 2 and White 2 especially, but they're very pricey, and it's just like, I don't really need it as the thing. I'm willing to pay $8 for Stadium too, because I love the Stadium games, and having them physically would mean a lot to me, and I did it. But on the other hand, I would love to just, you know, not spend a lot of money on these type of games. You know what I mean? I just want to have fun doing my own stuff, and I think I am having fun on that front. That's why, like, I'm not buying Fire Leaf Green yet. It's only $20, but I'm not feeling like, you know, playing Fire Leaf Green yet. I'll get them if they come with the other Gen 3 games. If there's a way to do a Gen 3 Living Dex, then I'll consider it. Yeah, then I'll consider doing getting all the games on my Switch just to complete a Dex. I'm willing to do it. The only problem is that Coliseum and XD make that a lot easier. Well, actually, there's two problems, because I've seen Johnson do before. The problem is just, first off, Coliseum XD, Coliseum being on XD being on Switch Online is going to be a problem because there's no way to transfer the Pokemon between saves. And then Coliseum isn't even out yet too. And another very small one that not many people brought up, but when you play Gen 3, you notice that you don't get a lot of space in your boxes. You get like what? How many boxes do you get in Gen 3 again? Actually, yeah, how many boxes do you get? Is it like 12? I forget, but you don't get a lot of boxes in Gen 3 games. If you do try to complete a game in Gen 3, or if you play Gen 3, you don't get a lot of boxes to work with, which is why they made a Pokemon game called Pokemon Box, where you can like use it to connect the GBA to this game, and then you have like a bigger box to work with to make moving Pokemon much easier. There you go. The problem is just like organizing the entire boxes. I'll look that up actually while I'm here. What's the amount of space there is for Pokemon for a Gen 3 game? Gen 3 box count. Is that it? It holds up to that game is crazy expensive. It is, yeah, for no reason too. It's just a game. It's just a game about boxes. It's like SpongeBob, where like the entire game is just boxes. I couldn't afford a present for you this year, so I got you this box. That's what I got you. And welcome back to Championship Boxing. It's just two boxes battling together. That's just all it is. Boxes everywhere. And yet it's expensive because it didn't get printed a lot, I think. But either way, it's expensive. I'm never gonna get it, hopefully. I think I found it one time at one of my game stores, but like a different language. And it was like over $1,000, I think. I might be wrong, but yeah, it's crazy expensive. So, yeah. Not a recommended activity. 4,100 eBay. No, thank you. For what? Complete? Sealed? If that's true, is that loose? Because loose should be a lot cheaper than that, but if it's more expensive, that's not good. Look at that. Pokemon Emerald box count. Storage system, Bulbapedia. What do we got? How many boxes can I hold up to in Gen 3? 14 boxes! 420 Pokemon! And there's 386 Pokemon to get. You don't get a lot of storage, huh? Yeah, you don't. Loose, it looks like. What? That price for loose? You know that 1,000 price I just talked about? not looking too bad. But like, no, I'm not paying that much. At the end of the day. I'm just gonna get to 200 today before we end. Just because I don't know how long I'll go over today for stream. Seals copy $10,000. I would just faint at that point. Oh, the other mirror beat theme. This is a banger. Speaking of XD earlier. I'm just saying, people argue which is the better theme. Like, how about they're both excellent? Yeah, both is good. Think about it from Tulio Miguel. Both is good. Yeah, see? Tom gets it. Hey, Tom, excited? I'm doing Sippy Cup soon. I'm finally doing Sippy Cup Sapphire. I wonder where Pinky is. She has yet to talk to me about Sippy Cup. Yeah, I'm finally gonna come back to it soon. I go live. I am live. What are you talking about? Is it because I'm playing a fake game? Is that it? There's a loose one that's a lot less expensive. How much though? That's the question. I don't look at eBay a lot for stuff like that. You really should at that point, but it's like, yeah. There's a five real. Okay, thank goodness, because those games are good. I would put 7 as well. I really do think Alola is pretty good. It's just very difficult. Well, actually, maybe not, but like, it's hard to explain. Alola's just a little slow to play through sometimes. That's not a problem. Yeah. But honestly, there are no, oh, well, there you go. Yeah, there are no gyms, I guess, so you're right. That'll suck. I'll take them over. Yeah, they're definitely rough, but I'll take them over like the other gimmick battles in, you know, Dynamax or Terra Raids. I'll take those totem battles in a regular playthrough over those. You know what I mean? Didn't generally do them a lot. I don't know. I don't think it's fair to compare those, I guess, but it's like, I don't know how else to put it. I guess what I don't like is just being put into a 1v2 situation. But that's just like how it is. There's supposed to be a challenge, I guess. I don't know. They're not perfect, but I don't think they're the worst. The worst is when they like have, I don't know how else to put it, but like, yeah, I don't know how else to put it. It's just like, it's the teammate usually makes it worse. I think it's the teammate, yeah. Whose price is like 1,125 in price sharding. Okay, that's not bad, but still, come on. For a game about boxes, my gen luck, hope you will be lucky. All good, upper air win. Hopefully your gen luck goes well with you. You got this, gamer. Where are you on the gen luck, if I may ask? Like, how far are you in? You know, it does be a lot slower with the repel trick, but honestly, 142 for like less than 2 hours so far, 143. It's pretty good. Let's see, what else can I talk about? I don't think. I thought there's stuff I could talk about, just not thinking right now. Imagine if I got the shiny today, though. That'd be like crazy, but also that should not be expected because like shiny hunt's take a while for a reason, even with charm. With like the modern games, I can expect it. Even with Let's Go, I can expect it at some point. But here, it's like this can happen literally any time. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen like 2 seconds. No. It's just, even with these with the charm, I'm not expected to get it. Same with the Trico. I'm just committed to keep going because I feel like eventually I'll get it. This is how it is. Eventually you'll get it. It's just a matter of luck. And hey, what I've learned is that maybe I should shiny hunt on the days before and after my birthday because for some reason, those days only, whenever I'm playing full odds, I get my shinies. Nidorino, the day before my birthday, 2024. Last year, Surskit, the day after my birthday. So clearly, I'm onto something. But, you know, that's just dumb luck. And the Surskit was like way below half full odds. Not even half odds. It was like 920 encounters in. And I caught it first ball. It was crazy lucky. And then if you guys love the Safari Week a lot, you're in luck. I'm still doing it this year. I'm doing Trappage, as you see my bingo. I think it's a shiny that not many people go for. Friday 13th, yeah, that is correct. Because last month we had, last month it's the same amount of days, the same days as last month. For example, last month we had February 13 on Friday. This month also 13, because 28 days in February equals 4 weeks exactly. Thus, March will carry on the same days, except for three more days, yeah. 29, 30, 31. That's how time works. It'll also be Friday the 13th in November. That is true. Yeah, that works too. Gosh, I'm really looking forward to the later half of this year. This year's been like a rough start, but I think it's starting to pick up a little bit. Cause, you know, I got Worlds I want to attend hopefully in August, and then June. Stuff will happen in June, but obviously my birth month. And then what else? I'm trying to think of what else I'm looking forward to, honestly. Not much, but I'm sure there's stuff I'll look forward to later on. This year's a very packed year. Yeah, it's very... like, so far it's been a little sour at the very beginning, but now it's getting a little better, I think. Hopefully. Because last year, I have to admit, I really did not like last year for myself. It really was not a good year for me. It really wasn't. Trying for Worlds. Hopefully you get there, Exa. Yeah. San Francisco, I'm pretty close by, so that'll be easy to go to for once. Last time they had San Francisco Worlds was literally 10 years ago, I think, but I couldn't go because I was a minor and I was in high school at the time. So I'm like, I have no chance to go to Worlds ever. Do a web search in Monwiz, Magnitude or Dig. Let me put it this way, Wind, operator, Wind. What are you more interested to do right now? Gamble for some Magnitude or use the boring Dig? Which is 60 power. It might not even kill a Raichu, honestly. From who? Diglett? It has to be Diglett you're talking about. But I will admit, Magnitude would be kind of funny. You'll probably roll that 8. Ready? Yeah, Diglett Dig Spam. That's what I figured. Because that's like the easy way to get through it. And even then, it doesn't always work. Doesn't Raichu have like Quick Attack or something? Which is why you typically want Geodude for that fight. But that will work too. Yeah. Yeah, you can use Diglett for that fight. It works, honestly. Plus, Diglett can like outspeed Voltorb and Pikachu if it's plus speed or has like a good enough speed IV. Oh, 24 Diglett though, yeah. With some EVs too, can outspeed the Pikachu and Voltorb. The only problem is that you have to run Cherry Berry to avoid static. And if you get static twice, you're screwed. Simple as that. Magnitude, however, does not proc static. Wait, you're playing Fire Leaf Green, right? Fire Leaf Green, if it's abilities. My point is, that's another reason to take Magnitude, even though it's a gambling move. At least you don't run the chance of getting staticked, which is why like maybe you can do like 1 dig or maybe 2 digs if you don't get staticked, and then Magnitude the Raichu. That's what I would do, honestly. But also, I would bring a backup just for the Raichu alone. It was last San Francisco 2016, yeah, because I was a teenager back then and I had no chance to go to Worlds because I didn't have enough money and I really wasn't comfortable going to Worlds at all, so yeah. Got you, okay. So yeah, just run Cherry Berry if you have that. I don't know if you get one before Surge, and then trying to get paralyzed. But if you have a secondary ground type like Geodude especially, which resists Quick Attack, it will put in a lot more work against Raichu than Diglett, in my opinion. Because Diglett's too frail. A Quick Attack can kill it. Sandshoe is also pretty good if you have that. When does Evolve? 24, I think? If so, you have that as well, which is arguably better than the other two, honestly. The only problem is you're stuck with Dig, and you have to use a TM on Sand Slash, which is kind of worth it, I think. You get the Dig TM later on from Celadon. David Spunia, Kadabra? Is that it? I mean, Kadabra works too. If not, Alakazam works too. Although it was canceled for 2 years for the COVID pandemic, so fewer opportunities to be there. Yeah, either way, it's Worlds this year, and San Francisco, and I want to go. It's just that I'm not sure if... I'll say this one more time, because I really got to be careful I'm saying it, but just know that I'm a Mexican, and going out of town, especially near San Francisco, kind of scares me, with ice being around the entire world and all that. And yeah, just abolish ice, yada yada yada, you know, drill. I'd say it just because, like, if I didn't say it, then I get canceled on Twitter or something like that, but just know that I don't, like, yeah, abolish ice and all that. Transfer to human rights. All that jazz. Don't agree with any of those, get out. Simple as that. Yeah. I say as well because I've been told by lots of people, like, back in January especially, one of my supervisors told me that, like, what's going on in, was it San Francisco? With ice and all that, that's why especially, but just, yeah. I don't get too political or anything, but at the end of the day, this is for our, you know, this is for our freedom of speech. We deserve to do whatever we want to do. But unfortunately, we live in a very messed up world now. Because lots of people, lots of idiotic people are in the government and they're taking over and we can't do much about it. But just protest and shout that we have rights too. But then they chat, just know this is a safe space. I try my best to keep it a safe space. And yeah, hopefully I'm doing well on that front because I would hate to make it feel uncomfy. I just want to make sure you guys are vibing out here with me. Even though I get a little angry about gaming and all that, at the end of the day, it's all about gaming. But we also just try our best to have fun and chill out when needed. And I think this is why I like Shrine Hunting sometimes. It's a nice time to just relax and turn off my brain to just talk with you guys and all that. Can it come soon enough? It really can't, because we're already in March, but you'll never, who knows? Maybe I'll wake up tomorrow and it'll be November already. But yeah, Tom said it best. I don't stress, I can't say the F word, but screw ice, abolish it. You guys know what I mean by the end of the day. As for why I don't swear, I just don't want it to be a force of habit for me. I want to keep myself friendly as much as possible. Like, I might get close to saying a swear word, but, or might try to like cover it. I'll say BS, but I say as like, I could say it as biscuit sushi, but I'm not actually saying the word. Acronyms, I don't count. Now, if the acronym spells an actual swear word, then I'm not saying it. But as long as, like, if there's my own workarounds, I'm sure I can do that. I can develop my own workarounds, let's say. Kill Gary's Mons and I'll explore for berries around Nessa Sand. Yeah, good choice. There's some items in the trash cans. And the best way to find, like, berries is always those, like, tiny spots you see around the game. There's, like, some tiny dots you can press A and you'll get a berry. But they're finite, though, because you can't grow them in Fire Leaf Green. Yeah. Brick Ice. There you go. I don't even really want to say the word frick. But I just say the word screw usually, just because it's the same thing. I just don't actively say the word. I don't know, it's like, I want to be kind of funny with my, like, with my censoring, but, like, it's not really something I can do that easily. The best way I can do something like that is just be subtle, like, just casually say something out of pocket, but being subtle about it. That's how you really get people to laugh. Or I'll just do some funny save file management. Yeah, do whatever you want with it. Do Nuzlocke at the end of the day. Have fun. That's the main goal when you Nuzlocke chat. Like, people tell you, oh, you have to do it this way. No, don't let people tell you what to do. You make the rules. It's why I'm going to do a special rule for Sippy Cup Sapphire. If Lotad dies at any point, I get a perfect Lotad, but if it dies, I have to reset. Well, if it dies before Elite 4, I have to reset. Simple as that. And it's okay, because I'm going to be real, I love Lotad, but Lotad sucks. If any of you ever use a Lotad, and especially Sapphire and Emerald, it is not a good Pokemon to use. Like, it'll do well against the first gym, but that's it. Because afterwards, Lombre just sucks for so long. You'll get Surf and it might do something, But you're stuck with like Bullet Seed, Nature Power that are not good moves, like Swift or even Stun Spore. Maybe you'll get Rock Slide and Earthquake if you're in like actual good terrains. But yeah, you're stuck with just bad moves for so long. You get Fake Out, which is cool, I guess, but yeah, like they couldn't bother giving it Magical Leaf, Razor Leaf, not even Giga Drain by level up. No, they just gave it Mega Drain for a Lotad only, by the way. Oh, fun fact, by the way, that I learned about Lombre Gen 3, like, very early on that not many people know. Lombre naturally learns Thief only in Gen 3. I'm not gonna imply anything, but, like, I think it's kind of weird they gave only Lombre Thief by level up. You know what I mean? And they got rid of it, of course, in Gen 4. Just obviously learns it by TM, but, like, by level up, only Lombre learns Thief. Just thought I, you know, let you guys know. There was a swear word joke in What Kind of Pokemon Are You song. I mean, that's fine as long as I don't actually say the word. You know what I mean? That's what I care more about. As long as I don't say the word, I'm good. You guys can swear. Just try to like not overdo it. And then as long as I'm not the one swearing, you guys are fine. I should make that pretty clear, by the way. You guys can swear. You're all allowed to. But I myself am not. And you guys should not overdo it. That's it. And you guys are fine enough. Yeah, no Sleep the Thief in PMD, not Lombre. It just learns about level up because, of course it does. But only Gen 3, though. And keep in mind, I'm saying level up. I usually use Shiny. Oh. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, you'll have to say those words. Of course. What would have been trying to, like, I think it would be really fun to say the swear word, would be the word schnitzel. I don't know why. Just... I love the name just because of Chowder. Blah, blah, blah. You guys know how I am with Chowder. Schnitzel from Chowder. Rada, rada. But it would be a funny word to use as a swear, but no. I don't think it'd be that easy to pull off. Like, what the schnitzel, dude? Come on. I know you can curse, but it's funny to say the bleeping redacted. I want to find an email for that. Maybe that'll help a lot. Just for like comedy purposes. Like you guys type of like an actual swear word, it just gets censored by an emote. That'd be pretty funny. And then no one knows what they mean until they actually see the word on the emote. I don't know. Maybe I'll allow Kinata if she wants. That'd be pretty funny substitute, I'd say. Every swear word we can find, you guys just it gets replaced by an emote. It's all funny as like, wow. Oh. Oh, you're talking about like the name of a Pokemon. Like when you send out a Pokemon, it just types that. Oh, I get it now. Like you have that as a nickname and then they use like a move and then you read the name, use the move. That's why some speedrunners use the word I or the letter I. Because first off, one letter is fast, like gives you fast text. But it's funny to use like I and then say I used water gun or I used tackle or I used growl. All the above. I remember seeing that a lot for especially Hoenn runs where like there was a Mudkip. They used that the name I. Pretty funny. But it takes longer to like get to the letter. Is the only problem. That is why people use A, because it defaults to the letter A. You waste time if you like go to your I letter or like to the letter I. Unless you're using a DS game or 3DS where you can use touchscreen. But otherwise, yeah. Kind of hard to do that. Some popular streamer in each run adds a mon called me. There you go. That's nice because it showcases some personality they're willing to try out on a speed run. Like they lose time, but they want to show some personality. That's funny. Some people use numbers too, which works as well, of course. Just any one letter name works as well, but yeah. Speedrunners are willing to do that though. I respect. Just because they are willing to add some personality to the run. But thankfully I don't speedrun anymore. I did one speedrun stream. Just one. It was Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. And that was like almost 4 years ago. That was back in 2022 when I was like, I want to try a speedrun because one of my friend's Wooful was a speedrunner, and I think I wanted to speedrun to just like try it out for once. I did it, and it was fun and all, but I'm never gonna do it again just because I don't think I'm like good at being a speedrunner. I'm gonna be real, because like the fun of me streaming is like chat with you guys, and in a speedrun I really can't do that consistently. Only like in between like the loading screens where levels are complete. But I have speedrun before. It's one of my highlights actually if you want to see it, but yeah. I could probably get a really good run at some point, but yeah. Gary killed my monkey. No, not Mankey! Who killed it? Was it Raticate? I bet it was Raticate, because you sent out Mankey against probably the Raticate thinking fighting type, but I would never send out a Mankey because I know Mankey is a very squishy, punchable Pokemon. Therefore, if it gets bit by the rat, yep. Oh, I know everything. I know everything. How do I know? How do I know all this stuff? Tried to speedrun Rescue Team DX, but quit at the Underwave Cave because I didn't want to constantly shift my eyes during my game. Yeah, that's fair. It's very tough to do so because you gotta really focus on speedrunning because you gotta be attentive to your time, your splits, and all that. It's just a mess. Glad I don't do that anymore. Maybe one day I'll go back to like another lost level speedrun, but nah. I should my computer went to sleep mode. Yeah, that too. It's just very tough to like juggle. But hey, I do it daily anyway when it comes to streaming. I even gave him Mega Kick. Mega Kick, I wouldn't rely on using either. It misses, so therefore, yeah. What I would have done though is you get the Brick TM inside SSN. I pick that up and then teach it to Mankey if it doesn't have Brick already. Because you'll get more Brick later on in Celadon City. Honestly, a pretty good use, because what are you going to use Brick on anybody else otherwise for? Just my opinion. I know Fire Looping well enough to say that, yeah, you can get Brick later on. Just use it right now and then get it later on. You missed that one? Oof. Wait, you missed it? No, you're still in SSN though, right? Because, like, you're bound to rival right before Surge. Doing these splits. Just a fun little timer on my phone to see how I could do. Yeah. Okay, now I got you. Well, now your Mankey's dead though, so I don't know for what you use it on right now, but I guess if you give him a chop later on, you can use it. But by that point, it's like, yeah, doesn't really matter. You can pick it up right now, maybe sell it if you don't want it anymore. You can buy more at Celadon. Not even through Gate Corner, straight up at the mark, you can buy more. Wasn't planning on uploading or anything, just to see what I could do. Yeah, you're all good. You're all good, Exa. I already uploaded a speedrun anyway, and I got like 30-something place. But now I'm probably even lower on that list. But it doesn't matter. Because I'm not there anymore. And plus, I don't think you guys know me for speedrunning anyway. You guys know me for casual crash outs on playthroughs and Nuzlocke, and maybe a shiny hunt here and there too. That's what you guys know me for. And I'm kind of glad I'm like that anyway, just because years ago, if you asked me what I'd be doing for streaming, I'd be like, I'd probably stream for like a year, then give up. That's what it was for me on YouTube when I was a teenager streaming on YouTube on my phone. I was just not having fun anymore. But now, I'm digging it to stream consistently like this. Shiny hunting, which I thought I would never do, but here I am now doing it. Doing other playthroughs of games I never thought I'd play before, like Zelda, or other Mario games that I never played before, like Galaxy 1 and 2. Never played through the other Mario Luigi games that wasn't Bowser's Inside Story. There is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Never thought I'd do that. And I'll definitely evolve my tree of them once like level 36 and 40. Yeah, usually the full series run, we always go by 37, but you can do that whenever you want, of course. I think the craziest thing that ever happened is when I played Rising Ruby and I had my Kadabra, Dre told me I could have just made my Alakazam evolve at 17 because he made all the trade evils evolve by happiness, which I respected Dre, but when you give us that power, we're gonna abuse it. But I said no, I'm gonna delay Kadabra's evolution until 37 just to be honorable, to say the least. But I like the idea of a linking cord. Apparently Pokemon doesn't like the idea though. They made it in PLA and said, nope, we're only gonna make it PLA. Now suffer as you have to now talk to friends. I'm just saying, couldn't you just make it like 2 methods to evolve a Pokemon? You did it from Feebas, you did it for you made Magneton and Nosepass evolve that way. Why can't you do it for the trade evos, Mr. Game Freak, huh? You want to tell me that one? Okay, as it started, I'm gonna take a break right now. But yeah, I gotta take a break right now because that's just started. So let's take a break. See you guys in a bit. It means to take care of yourselves. See you guys in a bit. All right. Alright, back from the outbreak, gamers. Welcome back. Hope you had a good break. We are still hunting for a bit longer. This might be a less than 3-hour stream, honestly, but we'll keep going for a bit. Why not? I mean, they gave us free trade evos and legendaries. Yeah, exactly. Like, they made the whole linking cord item to help you trade evos because it's a new game, new experiment they're working with, PLA and all that. And it's honestly really fun because it just makes replaying PLA a lot more fun because you can just complete the decks. It'll take a bit, but like, you can do it all in one save. You don't need to go online or anything like that. Z, however, unfortunately got rid of that. And I get why, especially with version exclusives and all that, encourage you to trade, but it's like, maybe, to me, in my opinion, I think version exclusives are enough of a reason to trade. I think adding trade evos on top of that is a little too much. Just me, just in my opinion, sort of thing. Which is why I think they should just like, you know, add some quality of life and add linking cords again to the actual main games to help people who can't trade evolve. And that's just a me thing though. I don't know. You guys agree with that, right? Maybe like you make it a I can't talk today. Let me explain. Make it a a separate or two methods of evolving. There we go. Give all the trade evos 2 methods of evolving. One, either actually trade with a friend or add a linking cord, or wait for an NPC that'll help you trade any Pokemon to evolve. It's a crystal clear ROM hack. Some NPC helps you trade your Pokemon to evolve them, and then boom, you get it ready to go. You still gotta have the requirements though, but like an NPC to help you like help you evolve your traded mons, or give you a linking cord, sell it. I don't know, just something in game to help you get those Pokemon. Because in my opinion, I think version exclusives are enough of a reason to go out there to trade. But having to do trade evos on top of that is a mess. It just makes less Pokemon, or it gatekeeps other Pokemon, like Gengar especially. One of their most popular Pokemon is gatekept because of trade evos. Alakazam, one of the most overpowered Gen 1 Pokemon, feels like a pay-to-win Pokemon at that point. You gotta pay to get another Game Boy or a friend to help you out to get it. It's like pay-to-win. That's how I see it. Anyone else kind of feel like that now? If you want like some of these Pokemon, they feel like pay-to-win. But Gengar, well, thankfully nowadays they're like allow you to catch them in the wild, but it's not enough. I think you gotta make them available. You gotta allow them to evolve. I think catching them in the wild is just not good enough. I think you have to legit make them evolvable for it to be more fun. Because some people like don't want to catch another Pokemon just to like use it in a team. Some people want to like evolve it fully to make it feel more natural. And it also just does not make the anime look well. Okay, it's a little bit of a weird tangent, but it's like trade evos in the anime especially just makes it a lot more confusing to like implement. I know how they like incorporate trades in the anime, but it's like it's a little weird. I don't know. I feel like on my mind it's like I'm thinking well, but I can't say it out loud properly like what I mean by it. But it just makes it too confusing to add as an evolution method. And it didn't help that Sinnoh added a lot of them. And I get why. At the time, global terminals are popular. Wireless connections were also possible as well, so it could be very easy to just connect online and then trade. But it just nowadays it just makes trading evos a lot more difficult to do. Because eventually this stuff will go away. And then when you pick up the game years later as like a time capsule, it'll be harder to get those evolutions. I get they're doing what they're doing, but it's like, especially when you make items to evolve them too. Like, you gotta not only have the Pokemon to trade, but they're also gonna be holding it on to evolve too. I think it's even more work. Why not just make the item usable? Because then otherwise it just does nothing but sit in your bag. I don't know. I just think the Game Freak would benefit from adding a linking cord to every game. You could argue, oh, they lose profits, and you can't have that. Version exclusives are enough of a reason, in my opinion, to, you know, to feel the need to trade. Not just trade evos. Trade evos just like, if somebody wanted to play the game and just casually play without other people, or without this Pokemon being this version not caring, it's nice, but not when you have exclusives that you want to use, or not exclusives, but like trade evos you want to use. Which is why for the longest time I wanted to use Gengar as a kid, but I couldn't because trade evo. Another Emerald Platinum, like a definitive version? I do miss that, of course, yeah. Sequel games aren't a bad idea. I mean, look at Black 2 White 2, excelled perfectly that. But then you get Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, which are fine games as well, but it's just Sun and Moon. Again. Oh, the Everstar trade with Haunter, yeah. That one especially was a big troll. Gosh, that was so mean. It makes all the trades from Emerald look better than the Haunter. At least you get actual Pokemon from that. All you get from Mindy is just a Haunter with an Everstone. That's it. If you could trade it again, then yeah, you'll get a Gengar, but just, ugh. I'm so glad Drowno got rid of her in Red Plat. Thank you, Drowno, for getting rid of the evil that is Mindy. Imagine she was a fightable trainer in that game. Be like, surprise, I'm back. The most hated NPC is now the champion of Pokemon Platinum. Imagine. That'd be really funny. Rudest NPC in the whole franchise. One of for sure. I've also some other rude ones I'm not thinking of right now, but there are some out there too. And then, I don't even know if she's the worst NPC in terms of like Morally, well, she's messed up for sure, but like, then you have the old dude from outside Celadon Gym. The dude was like, it's an old girls gym. Yeah, that's definitely not creepy. But thankfully nowadays in Let's Go, he's actually matured. He's like, it's full of strong trainers. All right, there you go. Respects women, based. So he's evolved. Mindy has not though. She's still in BD speech showing like, hey, they'll definitely fall for it. They'll definitely fall for the haunted trade in 2021. Like, imagine BDSP actually like change it up to where like he does light up Gengar, but it's got like the worst stats ever. Literally adamant and then 31 everything else. Or no, better yet, Brave Gengar. And it has the worst IVs ever to mess with you. That would still be annoying. But at least you have a Gengar. But no, BDSP just the same thing again. Straight up copy pasted the whole code. I'm not in the mood to talk about BDSP right now. What I'm in the mood to talk about now is actually food. We're 2 hours in, I have to talk about food. So, I'm trying to think, what do I want for food today? Well, I got work later, so I gotta like be very cautious of what I get for food today. I might just heat up one of my my pizzas in the microwave, or my frozen pizza, just microwave it for lunch, and then for work, I'm thinking a quick steak maybe? I don't know. What do you guys think for food today? What are you feeling? Because it's not just about me. I got work later, but you guys can talk about food if you want as well. What are you feeling? Steak is good, yeah. I haven't had steak in a while too, so honestly it might be time. With some broccoli on the side as well. And there we go, we got our dinner for work. And then yesterday I had, yesterday, oh my gosh. I went to one of my grocery stores nearby, and I bought myself some pinwheel sandwiches. Ooh, they were so good. If only I didn't have a headache prior to that lunch, but hey, they were really good. Yeah, we're cooking today, fellas. And then I'm a well done person, so take that however you want. But yeah, well done steak today too. You guys love my bingo card, by the way. By the way, for those curious what the Helioptile is for, it's the 3DS sprite, but it is not going to be a 3DS hunt. Helioptile will be my hunt for ZA. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how to even like hunt in ZA, because I haven't done it really actively. But I do want a shiny hunt in ZA. Just know that. At some point I do. And I think Helioptile will be my perfect first hunt to go for. But I don't know how difficult it's going to be, because what I do remember from area, was it 13? I forgot the area name, but it's like, it's the area with Exadrill, Onix, Lairon, all those Pokemon. Helioptile's there, and I think it's a rare encounter, so yeah. Not looking forward to that, but I would love a Helioptile shiny. I just don't know how difficult it'll be to go for. Because I've never done ZA hunts. I guess I could just ask my friends, like, how do you guys hunt in ZA? Do you just like enter and exit the zone, that's it? There's like a pull it off, I guess, but yeah, I just need some patience and like some getting used to for Helioptile. You'll have a lot of phases probably, unless you do Wormhole. Yeah, I might do Wormhole maybe, just because I want to get a Helioptile no matter what. If I'm gonna do a hunt like that, I want it to be like a Pokemon that's a little easier to get, like Badoo, or who else? You know what I could hunt, Kitten? I kind of want to join you on that Spritzy hunt. I don't know how difficult it's going to be, but it'd be really cool to get a Spritzy as well. Because when I saw your shiny Spritzy, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so good. What the heck? Purple's such a... if there's one thing I can give Kalos Pokemon, there's not a lot of them, but if there's one thing I can absolutely give them, is that they cooked with a lot of the shinies. There's not many, but they really cooked. Not a single bad shiny. From what I remember. Maybe like Volcanion, but at least Volcanion looks different. All of them look different. All of them. Every single one of them. But they cooked with the shinies and Kalos. If there's one thing I can give them, it is that. It is, in my opinion, the best selection of shinies they have. I don't don't know if anybody agrees with that, by the way, but I think it is really an excellent selection of shinies. They're not the best selected Chinese roster out there. I actually got mine from a wormhole, but I'm doing the rooftop roundabout area to get one there too. What, the Spritzy? If so, congrats either way. But I'll have to do a hunt at some point. A simple one for ZA would be nice. But also, I've already got my shiny for ZA, because the one I went for like a week of resetting, and it took me a week to get it, but I did get it after 6,000 tie runs, was my Tyrantrum right here. As you can see, it's right there. It's below the bingo, but there's my Tyrantrum right there. And it's an alpha one too, so I am just chilling with a Shalfa Tyrantrum before it was common now. I should have got my first shiny Tyrant. I wasn't even going for the alpha one, but I got it literally first shiny after 6,000 resets. I was thinking it would be funny if I got an alpha. I did get an alpha, and I was like, legit panicking, because like, how rare is this? I did not deserve this, but I got it somehow. And yet barely anybody added an eye, and my tweet didn't blow up. It's what made me sad. I hate to like be like that. Like, I'm really hoping this tweet blows up, but like, I feel like I deserve the tweet blow up because it was alpha. It's rare. You know what I mean? Like, really rare. It's not female, of course. If it was female, it'd be like one of the rare shinies I've ever had, but it still is one of the rare shinies I've ever had. I don't know. I think I'll give cut to Diggle. Yeah, might as well, because like Ducktrio isn't using a lot of other moves. What would you use on Ducktrio? Slash, ground move, and that's it. At the rooftop, you can reset for Alpha Spritzy and the monkeys and the baby for Tyranitar. Yeah, that'd be pretty good. Yeah, I gotta look into more hunting in Z at some point if I want to hunt besides Helioptile, but if not, I gotta play more DLC to get Helioptile and Wormholes. I can't think of the name. Who is it? The baby? Larvitar. There you go. Larvitar. I was like, what are you talking about? Tyranitar? Why? Never mind. Yeah, Larvitar. The Pokemon that Ash can carry somehow. Don't ask how. He's very heavy, actually, believe it or not. Same as Hippopotas. Yeah, Ash can just casually carry them on top of his head. Shut up. As Hippopotas, one time, was just on his head, chilling. I'm like, Ash, that's like a 200-pound baby you got there. How are you carrying that thing? On your head, too. Pokemon, am I right, guys? And don't get me started with Lily on the Cosmoa. Do not get me started on that thing. Oh yeah, I'm starving now. I'm probably gonna heat up a frozen pizza. It's like very nice too, because like it's quick lunch right there. And the more I look at my time, the less I have for getting a Mario hat. So honestly, I might just quickly see if I can find my Pikachu hat and then wear it to work on top of wearing a Pokemon, my Pokemon shirt. I think that'll count maybe. I don't know. I don't know if like, I don't feel like it counts because like, yeah, they're Pokemon, video games and all that, but you know, they usually look for Spider-Man masks or Superman shirt. I don't know, something like actual iconic Marvel heroes. But I'm like, Mario. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't have a Mario hat. And if I got told sooner, I would have absolutely had time to buy a Mario hat. Are you kidding me? But no, I didn't get told sooner at all. And now I'm like, what do I do? Do I just go look for my Luigi hat as a kid that probably will not fit me anyway? Or what? And even then, I don't think I have my costume anyway, because like it was over a decade ago. So yeah, I don't think it's with me anymore at all. It doesn't matter. I'm probably just gonna wear my Pokemon shirt and call it a day. We'll see. Alright, I'll probably go to 250. I think that's pretty good, reasonable amount of encounters today for this hunt, and we'll probably call it there. Just because I wasn't gonna make this long stream anyway. And I started a little late, a little later than I wanted to. Hey, though, at least we got some stuff done. Or at least we tried. And don't worry, you guys won't be getting a hunt for a while again, but I will be back to hunting again soon. Don't worry. I'm doing a hunt every in between every playthrough. Like right now, I just beat Wind Waker. And next time we're doing Sleeping Cup Sapphire for a Nuzlocke. After Nuzlocke, we go to Shiny Hunt. Then we do another playthrough. That's how we're doing it. I think it's a pretty good, like, consistent pattern I got. But before then, I'll have to make a update post for what's next for those who do not catch my streams. Oh, I was gonna say, to Llama, but I don't think it's gonna be a spoiler to Llama if I say it. But I need to talk to somebody professional about it, because, like, there's something that I brought up last year that I did not bring up that I'm a little uncomfortable to talk about. I gotta be careful how I'm saying it, because, like, I don't want to, like, sound, I think racist is the term here, but just something that made me think a little bit on the inside about when playing Wind Waker. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about it, though. I don't know, it's like, I want to at least bring it up because, like, I just want to learn if that's okay. But, yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's not a big deal, but it's like, I should bring it up because I'm just curious to know what's going on. Or, like, what's up. Because I want to be clear, than just, like, speculate consistently. I want to bring it to Llama because she knows a lot more about this topic than I do. But she hasn't played Wind Waker, so I don't want to give spoilers to her. That makes sense. But I guess I'll bring it up now, just in case. So, little heads up, if you have not played Wind Waker or didn't watch my playthrough to avoid spoilers, you might want to mute for like a couple minutes or so as I bring it up. But just heads up. Just want to make sure we're all good. You guys are ready to hear, or no? I just played Wind Waker, I know, but some of you guys didn't watch it, and that's fair. But don't want to give spoilers to those who didn't see, but yeah. Just want to make sure we're all good. I guess I'll say it now. Yeah. So we learned from Wind Waker that yeah, Tom's just not caring, I guess. But we learned from Wind Waker that Tetra is Zelda. But the thing is, Tetra is like, we see Tetra as a tan character, and then we see her reveals of a Zelda who is white. Yeah, that's like something that I was thinking because, you know, I was shocked at first, but I'm like, looking back now, I'm like, oh, you saw someone mention the other day. Yeah, I just want to know, like, now, to be fair, it is a 2003 game. Times are a little bit different, but it's like, I don't know, like, what am I missing before? Because I don't want to speculate, but it's like, just, is there something I'm missing with this sort of thing, or what? Is that John's stream? Yeah, this is actually John's stream. I'm hunting for Yamask as well. Does Tetra know they are Z? I mean, all I know is that, like, yeah, we learned that Tetra is Zelda, yeah. Also, hi Troy, welcome in, Upper Well. Sorry, I'm just like trying to think of like what to say, because for those who don't know, Tetra is a character we meet early on in the game, one of the pirates, if not the captain of the pirates, and she is tan, blonde, and has like a different outfit. Then later on in the game, we learned that Tetra is Zelda, who is white, and like, yeah, Tetra knows she is her, or wait, transforms somehow, or what are you talking about? Because that's what it is. Because Tetra's Zelda. It's just that when Zelda reveals herself, yeah. Overall, Troy, good to see you. I'm actually thinking over John's stream right now. I'm in his. I don't want to. I was gonna make a joke about it. I feel like I shouldn't. But like, I'm in his room right now. I'm in the cave. I got the babies with me. Give me a Guinness. Just kidding. No. I don't want to be somebody. I want to be myself in the end of the day. I just thought I'd imitate John. No, that I can do. Hey guys, it's me, John. I'm Ball, by the way. And welcome back to the gaming. Yeah, she revealed herself to be Zelda. Yeah, Tetra, a tan character we meet early on. Later on, reveals that she's actually Zelda, who is white. New door, everybody! Yeah, new door! Yeah, clap me! I don't have those sound alerts that John has, unfortunately, but just pretend I do. In Ocarina of Time, Zelda changes her eye color between Sheik and Zelda. Oh yeah, that too! Zelda and Sheik have different eye colors, and then Sheik is a little more tan, I believe, as well. So, well, for anybody. I think everybody knows that one, because Smash Bros. But Tetra's a little harder to know because, you know, Wind Waker is represented by Toon Link in Smash Bros, not Tetra or Zelda. Which would have been a pretty cool twist, but you know, we know that. Yeah, that one I feel like is less noticeable because like we really don't get to see, like, it's the lighting that makes it a little hard to tell, but yeah, Sheik is a little tan. Yeah, I guess that game is even older, so yeah. I didn't speculate that one because like I couldn't really see Sheik like clearly with the skin color, I guess. But it is important to know that Sheik is also tan, but Zelda and Sheik are the same character. But Tetra's a lot more noticeable because, like, you know, you see Tetra literally herself without any mask or anything like that the whole game. And it's like, I don't know how to make of that. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like, I have to bring it up because, like, I'm not sure if there's something I'm missing with, like, some culture with Japan, maybe something like that. Because, like, I tried looking it up once and they said it's like a culture thing. And I'm like, I'm just not sure of what to make of it because. Let's just remind ourselves. Ocarina of Time is what year did Ocarina come out? Also, so what's up? Win. Congrats on being Surge. Yeah, Surge is not that hard if you have a ground type, really, unless your Diglett gets crit or something, or you have no ground type somehow, which you're guaranteed Diglett, so that shouldn't happen at all. I guess the only way you lose is if you run into a 5% Duck Trio and then you don't catch it. Even if you do catch it, it's too high level for Surge, so you lose. Because she's a pirate, and pirates spend a lot of time in the sun, whereas Zelda's a fair-skinned princess who spends a lot of time inside. It's kind of like the whole Zelda Sheik thing, so instead of just male-female. I guess so, yeah. That would make a lot more sense. Like, it is like a speculation or a theory, maybe, without being like too insensitive. At the end of the day, it's just like, that makes sense. And you can depict it however you want, really. It's a children's video game. It's just, I didn't know how to make of it because, like, nowadays, something that could get flamed on easily. You know what I mean? But the way we look at Wind Waker is that it's like an innocent Zelda-looking cartoon game because it's like very cartoony looking, and we don't look into stuff like that for a reason because we all want to have fun. It's just, I had to at least bring it up because I didn't know how to make of it. That's it. But I'm not gonna suspect anything bad because at the end of the day, that's what Zelda's supposed, or what this game's supposed to be about. It's just something that I was curious to know about. And that's why I was like, I don't know if race is the right term because, like, you know, that could be a little bit of, you know what I meant. I want to be careful because, like, I don't want to, like, just jump to the conclusion or anything like that. I just wanted to know instead. But at the end of the day, it's just a children's video game. We shouldn't really look too deep into it, maybe. I just thought I'd at least know in advance without, like, being too speculative, I guess. I don't know. And plus, if I'm gonna complain about Wind Waker, I can just complain about the dungeons, which weren't actively bad except for Forsaken Fortress, but they weren't really that great either, except for Earth Temple. But I've already brought up enough of that point anyway. The real question is why Gallery Yamask is better. That is true. Purple fits Yamask a lot better than this, but I will admit, Configurace and Shiny is just so good. Yamask is fine, but Configurace is even better, which is why I want to evolve it when I get this thing caught. But yeah, sorry if I offended anybody with bringing that up, but it's like, I was just curious to know because I feel like somebody would have commented that at some point, and maybe if I asked Llama about it, it would be better, but I have to wait for her to play Wind Waker because I don't want to spoil her. I really don't, or anybody who's played Wind Waker, or not played it, I mean. And if I just spoiled you for it, I apologize, but I just played Wind Waker. I gave you a little bit of a warning. So yeah. Reneric is alright. I've never used it before, but Ground Ghost is a good type. Well, I also love Golurk. Yeah, hope you guys understand. I'm not trying to, like, speculate anything. I didn't want to. At the end of the day, I know what this game is trying to do. It's just that I just didn't know what to make of it. enough repeating myself there. We can move on to something else. Yeah, we are racist. Yeah, we are racist. Yeah, none of us are. Hopefully. And that wasn't the intention. It's just curiosity for this one. Or maybe we're looking too deep into it. Who knows? But today, I just want to know. All right, enough of that. Let's move on to... we're going to move on to... Yeah, we'll probably go to 251 for the sake of having a complete Johto dex, quote unquote. I'm gay. Congrats, Troy. Yeah. If it doesn't matter what identity you guys are, you're all welcome here. As long as you're not bigoted, is what matters. If you're gay, bi, lesbian, pan, you're all welcome here. Doesn't matter what identity you are, you're all welcome here. And what also matters actually more is that you are comfortable with your identity. That's just as important, in my opinion. Hi, gay. I'm dad. Hi, I'm dad. Hi, dad. I'm dad. Gay and dad, let's go. Oh yeah, I always remember, I keep forgetting to say this, but I forgot. I added a new emote lately. Obviously, we just got a new one from Ken, who typed Bulbasaur. But we have a new emote that I added a few days ago, or probably a week ago. I added, hi Daisy, I'm dad. Do I have fish or chips? This is pretty good. I'm not into fish much, but we serve fish at work sometimes, and not everybody gets it, but could be pretty good to have. But yeah, what was I gonna say? No, I added Makar, please. I added the Makar emote. So if you type like Makar, as you like get ready to type an emote, you'll see a Makar emote. It's just Makar dancing around in a circle. It's so cute. I love Makar. I just wish we got to use him more in the Wind Temple. But he's so cute when he moves. Let me type it actually if you don't see it. But, oh, it's with a K. That one, yes. Makar, please. Look at him. He's just going dancing in a circle. He's so cute. He's so cute. I want to punt him. I don't. No, why did I say that? No, it's stupid. I'm not punting him. I want to grab him and let them like Simba from Lion King. Oh, you're a mobile viewer. That explains it. Mobile viewer detected. All right, we'll do 5 more and then we'll call it there probably. Just cause I want to give myself extra time for work today. Hey though, at least we got some stuff done today. 2 hours is pretty decent. Yeah, I had a car. And yeah, I worked today, unfortunately. But I was curious, I'm off on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, so I only do part-time, but unfortunately, I have to babysit those days as well. And I got choir Mondays, so I'm not even free all those days too, but at least I'm doing stuff. You quit your job just now? What? You actually just quit, Ken? Were you just working like a week ago? What happened, if I may ask? Was it like too much or what? Oh, on Saturday. Yeah, literally, what? This is news. I'm not gonna judge about it. It's just like, was it too toxic or what happened, if I may ask? If not, it's perfectly fine. It's all about, it's your business. I shouldn't be part of it, but either way, do I say congratulations or I'm sorry to hear? Well, I feel like I should say congratulations. So, you know, I was sick. Well, they tried to make me work while having a stomach bug and make food. So, oh, okay, that's a toxic, yeah, that's a toxic environment right there. Ouch. That is not good. I am sorry to hear that, kitten. Yeah, that's a congrats one right there. You quit. W move, yeah. If I had to be forced to do that, yikes, no. Like, health comes first. That's a toxic environment right there. You made the right move, kitten. But also, hopefully you get employed some... Well, yeah. The best way I can put it is that hopefully you find another place that you're comfy working at. If you want to anyway, yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear about what happened at work. Hopefully, if you want to work at some point, you find another one. Imagine we're pulling the whole well. You gotta find a replacement instead of doing your job. That sucks. Just... being forced to work with a stomach bug, ugh. Alright, 251. You know what? We'll do a couple more. Why not? A few more. We'll go to 1 p.m. Do a few more. I was gonna 251, but no, we'll do a couple more. I'm still down to keep rolling a bit. So hopefully you find a better environment, I guess. Best way to put it, if you are gonna work again. But still, it was just a part to get me out of the house anyways. It was just extra money to play with the 4 of them. Oh, got you. Well, welcome back to the unemployment life, kid. Well, I can't welcome you on that front because I have a job, but still, the right move, just because that's toxic for sure. Congratulations! What do I say like that? Where does that sound come from? You know what? We haven't had a kaboom yet. I'm gonna redeem it. Maybe I'll get the kaboom. Hold on. Let me do a chat. Let me redeem kaboom. Watch. Ready? Oh, man. Rats. No, we still got some more. If anybody wants to go for the sploosh or kaboom. Yeah, I might head up to 50%. Maybe that might be better for you guys. We'll go 50% kaboom instead. So 85% for sploosh or 50% kaboom. Oh, it's every minute. Yeah, you can redeem it every minute, unfortunately. Just because I don't want it to be like a spam redeem. But, and the minimum amount of redeem cooldown you can have is 1 minute. Unfortunately. I would have done 30 seconds though if you were to ask me. But yeah, you can check out after a minute or so. And we'll go to 60. And then we'll probably call it there for real. Or not till 1 p.m. We stream full time? No. I cannot do that, Troy. I have to treat this as a hobby because the saying goes, once you do treat something like an actual job, it becomes less fun. Yeah, you can do it again, Troy. Go ahead. You get the honors, Troy. Get the kaboom. Go for it, Troy. Go for it. It's less fun if you make it an actual job. Some people actually do enjoy jobs, and that's fair, obviously. You can feel that some ways. For me, having a good time. Everybody's pretty friendly, and especially after yesterday. Yesterday, actually, I think I'm about to say this as a flex, but not to boost my ego. Aw, rats. But yeah, yesterday when I went to work, I saw like a board of just like, it said Lucky Charms, but like as a reward, like the people who have been working the hardest, my name was up there. I'm like, what? I didn't do anything. What do you mean? I didn't do any overtime or cover any shifts. I just came to work every day and that's it. And they just liked me for it. So that was pretty heartwarming to hear that I was up on the board for being congratulated for working hard. So proud of myself on that front. Oh, I've been here for like 4 months. And I'm already feeling congratulated. So yay me. Yeah, they do that every month, I think anyways. Last month, some of my co-workers for the shift were in there, so that was awesome to them. But yeah, it made my day feel a little better thinking like, yeah, I guess I am recognized. That's pretty happy of me, but also like, I don't want to boost it up as an ego ever. I just want to let you guys know because like I thought it was heartwarming when I went to work yesterday. But yeah, nah, I don't. Just because like I don't want to boost an ego or anything. If I do that, it's gonna be like sarcastically, like, yeah, I'm pretty good at this stuff. I know, I'm excellent. And if I have to have an ego like that, yeah, I gotta have a voice like that. I enjoy it, but there were the teenagers I work with that cause a lot of problems, and managers are just lazy, only work the same hours, and whenever they were told problems, never did anything about it, and blame the owners. Ouch. That's bad communication and toxicity right there. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Ken, really. Alright, we'll make this the last one, I guess, because it's already almost 1 p.m. here, and I do gotta wrap up soon, so... Alright. No Yamask. Oh well. We tried. We'll stop for real, okay? We'll stop for real. Sploosh. And no sploosh. Oh, wait, you guys got a couple more minutes because I gotta wrap up stream in a bit. So I'll just talk and you guys have a chance to do one more probably. Maybe somebody will end the kaboom. Somebody. But yeah. Gamers, unfortunately, I'll have to stream more, but I think for now I'm gonna call it just because I wasn't gonna make this a long stream anyway, but I got work in like 2.5 hours from now, but I gotta get ready to work soon and figure out what to do stuff. But also more importantly, because there's nasty traffic, I gotta get going like a little sooner than normal. So like around 2:50 I gotta get going. But yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out today. And before I head out, as always, I got stuff to plug in. I got a Discord, which, especially for Discord right now, you want to be attentive to that because soon I'll be posting an update on what's next for those who missed stream. And reminder, if you are not on my Discord or about to join my Discord, or you already are, you can join my Discord, claim a Pokemon. It's free, first come, first serve, and claim a Pokemon family of your choosing. For example, Troy has the Charcadet family, so whenever I catch Charcadet, I have to name it after him, or the nickname that he chose. There's more details about it in the Discord, but yeah, there's a spreadsheet about it, and especially for Nuzlocke coming up soon, if you have not claimed a Pokemon, I heavily encourage it because we're doing a Nuzlocke for Gen 3 soon, and you guys want to claim a Pokemon if you have not done so already. Very, very encouraging. Yeah. Next. And also, I'm posting an update very soon, so definitely join my Discord anyway to get an update what's next anyway. Next, Twitter Blue Sky. I don't post a lot up there, but I'll retweet important stuff and my friends' stuff here and there. And yeah, go follow those. Yo, let's go! Right before we end the stream! Thank you, Troy, for the kaboom. Yeah, go follow those socials if you can. And finally, YouTube. This is where I post all my VODs, including this one. This VOD will go up later today. If you ever miss any of my VODs, they're all on YouTube. Every single one of them since like the day I begun streaming, except for like 2 VODs that I didn't keep because there were Mario Party streams that had friends in them that I didn't want to have in the VOD. But yeah, everything else is there otherwise. And finally, let's go raid somebody. If you're not a sub, use the rocket emotes. If you are sub, use the wicked emotes. Let's go raid a friend who is live that can raid. I got some options. Wait, is she live? I might raid Katsuoka just because she's playing Wind Waker, a game I just beat. Now she's playing Wind Waker. Yeah, we're raiding to her just because I want to raid someone playing Wind Waker for so long, and I have not gotten a chance to do that until literally right after I beat the game. All right, we're in Katsuoka. Plus, she's a Shrine Hunter too, and a good friend of mine I know for years. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out today. I apologize for a short stream today, but hey, we had a good time. No shiny, but it's fine. Maybe I'll do more of this hunt off screen just because I could do this hunt whenever I want now. And yeah. Otherwise, yes, the Katsuoka Gamers, she's live with Wind Waker. I don't know if she's, yeah, her first playthrough, so no spoilers, please, okay? And I just beat the game, so I already know how to not give her spoilers, or how to, yeah, not how to avoid spoilers, so yeah. Otherwise, this has been Ludo. I'll see you guys Monday, actually, for the start of the Nuzlocke for Sippy Cup Sapphire. I'll have everything set up by then, and yeah. Otherwise, take care, gamers. I'll see you guys next time for more. All right, later.